Stream is starting. The Captain Coder at the helm. Bean water is ready. Today we will learn a lot. He loves the questions, he loves to sing. Join our Discord and follow him.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you happen to be in the world. I hope you're having a beautiful Friday, folks. Captain Coder here on this beautiful Friday. And it's so lovely to have all you wonderful, beautiful, excellent people here with me on this beautiful day for some more dungeon crawling goodness. It's my last day of spring break, so I thought we'd try and get a little bit more in here. Captain Enosa, congratulations on your first. I am Seraph. I am Captain Coder. Look, I am not Seraph. I am Captain Coder. You are Seraph. You are Seraph. How you doing, my friend? Great to have you here. Idrinth, welcome back to the stream. So wonderful to see you again on this beautiful day. Codemonk, congratulations on your number 3. Not bad. Not bad. Exclamation point here, folks. Claim those bonus points. Get them all their hots. Get them all their hots. Curious Dina says, I think I haven't been here early in your stream. I've never seen you without a hat. Yeah, exclamation point hat, 500 points. Get a hat going up on this head here. Captain Enosa, thank you for that first hat. Let's get a hat added. Let's get this hat stack started. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta keep that head nice and toasty, nice and warm. We need to, that's right, we need that unhat command going soon. Gee, it's wonderful to see you again. I hope you are doing well, my friend. 7:30. 7:30, that's pretty late. Now I recognize Curious DNA. I'm glad you recognize me. It's interesting, the lighting feels a little bit off today. The light feel weird today. It might just be because I have a window. Oh, I know what it is. My window is open over here, so the shadows are casting this way. I'm used to, here, let's get the light. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now, look, 10 years younger. 10 years younger, you get that, here, let's do it this way. Let's blind me. Let's blind me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was a dark and stormy night, and Captain Coder's lighting was not correct. That's right. You're not used to streaming at this time of day. I know. There's sunlight outside. I'm used to streaming at 4 in the morning, so the light is behind me there. Thank you for the sus, Code Monk. Mooniz, hope you're having a wonderful stream, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in, giving us that lurk. You know, that lurk and work gets us to twerk. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I ain't gonna twerk. I don't even know how. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Sometimes words just come out of my mouth. I don't have a mouse, people. I don't have a, well, I guess I have a mouse, but words don't come out of it. Some words are on it. I'm gonna stop talking now. Dramulks, glad you're here, my friend. Hope you're doing wonderful. We got ourselves some Earl Grey tea today. Idris says, I got half an hour. All right, Idris. Idris, you're not sharing yours today. Idris, I was gonna say, let's hop in and get it. Redeem a twerk. Let's redeem a twerk. I think I'm okay with that word. Apparently Twitch doesn't like that word. We're gonna let that one come through. Maybe I shouldn't. Is twerk a bad word? You're drinking the Earl Grey, Cthulhu. Welcome back to the stream. Smab, I'm so glad you're here, my friend. Wonderful to have you here. Cthulhu, it's always a pleasure to see you. It always, I think this might be your third time here, but it's a pleasure to see that name in the stream. It's good to have people. Folks, did you guys know I just set this up? You can now vote on what we're doing next. We voted last time. We got Capman. But if you click on that link, it's going to redirect you to the platform formerly known as Twitter. You can vote on what we're going to do next, because I'm not sure what I want to do. I have several things I want to do. Vote tactics, Captain said, but I'm not sure which one to pick, and so I'm going to let you guys choose. Here are your options. Here are the options you got. We can continue. So we started working on our dungeon crawler engine, had a ton of fun with that. We ended up putting Unity as the renderer. I would love to take this and make it so that it's a pure web app, So DC Engine for the win. So feel free, if you guys want to see us continue, I plan to work on this at least, if we don't finish it, I'm going to definitely be working on it. I want to finish this because I want to create a class. I feel betrayed, Dramulk says, remove Unity. Well, I want to make it standalone. Web app. You know how I feel about stuff like that. I want to make it so my students can use it, have the Lua scripting, the students can build some cool stuff with. I want to teach a class. On creating dungeon crawlers, like it's as this escape room, a static web dungeon crawler engine. Exactly, Seraph. I am Seraph. That's exactly what I want. wait long enough and they will fix Raylib. Yeah, I want Raylib to also have web builds. We haven't quite gotten there, but I do want to see if I can make it a little bit of a standalone web app. I've been wanting to play around with WebGL, or WebGPU maybe. WebGPU is a new one. We might build a little stuff on that. So if you want to, feel free to go vote on that. I also really enjoyed working on our tactics system. It's pretty bare bones. It's missing a lot of depth, but another thing I want to work on at some point is going in a little bit deeper on that. Several people have wanted me to do more Tick 80 stuff, and several people want me to do a tower defense game. I would love to do that, so that's an option. Tick 80, Lua, tower defense, or something that looks really cool to work with is the new Discord game SDK. So I've been thinking it might be cool to make a game for Discord here. And we'd probably do an arcade game. It'll probably end up being some kind of multiplayer Tetris or multiplayer Pac-Man type thing. I'm not sure. Need coverage for web engine. Hit me up. Can offer 14 years of JavaScript experience. Idrin, good to know. Good to know. I might be biased. WebGPU looks really cool. Looks really cool. So we might play around with some of that stuff. Multiplayer Catman, exactly, Smab. Exactly. I was looking at the arcade Catman, the new Pac-Man 4-player arcade. This I got a chance to play this the other day, and I think it might be really cool to make a Capman-esque version of this. So it's a 4-player Discord game, and when someone dies, if there's people in a queue, they get to join in. So we have like a base game for a little Pac-Man-esque game. Again, we got to be careful what we call it, careful what we add to it. But Capman, 4-player Catman, when a player dies, whoever is next in the queue just takes over that slot. I think that would be really fun. I think that could be really fun. So if you want to see that Discord arcade game, it'd be fun to play around with that their game SDK. It just came out. It's sort of in beta, so we wouldn't be able to put it on our Discord server yet, but we'd be able to build it and get it ready. We still need to do the Blazor version. I want Smab. I think if you did the Blazor version, you can just drop it straight into Discord. We might do it there. I know. I wish we could have you. I wish people could vote on multiple things. Maybe next time I'll build we'll use a different voting tool for it. Maybe next time we'll use a different voting tool. I wanted votes to be anonymous. I don't have Twitter, and now that it's been renamed to X, I absolutely won't join. Can you all vote? Yeah, see, this is why I need to do a different place for votes. Maybe we could see, maybe what we should do is we should build a voting app for Discord. Maybe that's what we should do next on stream. Build a voting app for Discord, and then we can hop into it. Yeah, so if you want to go vote, feel free to go vote here. See if we can get, I can't decide. So I'm going to make you guys decide what we're going to work on next. I appreciate that. If you have a dungeon crawler game you want us to play, it doesn't necessarily have to be yours. Feel free to ! Queue it up. Queue it up there. We'll get in and we'll play it. So what are we doing today, folks? We're continuing our Dungeon Crawler Jam explorations. Yeehaw! It's Flannel Beard. Welcome back to the stream. Great to see you, my friend. So we had such a blast with the Dungeon Crawler 2024. We're gonna be playing those. Don't start creating even more competition, please. It's called Simple Poll. Yeah, maybe, possibly. I do think I need to make it so people have to log in to vote. So there is part of it is I want people to follow me on the Twitter, on the platform formerly known as Twitter. So part of it is that. We do have the fancy mug again today, Redmer. So part of me, it is I want people to follow me there. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But I did set it up so if you go to vote, basically right now, we're going to end up with vote.captaincoder. No, or you might have to put, there it goes. It redirects here for now. In the future, it won't redirect here, I think. Use the Discord vote so people would use their Discord. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Simple Poll uses Discord. Oh, okay. Oh, I want it to be anonymous. So that would be, is it anonymous? So anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll get it all working because directing people to the Discord is another decent option in my mind. I already set this one up on Twitter last time, though it went well on Twitter, so I went ahead and just did it again. Get it in there, get it done. We're gonna start off with Curious DNA. Let's go ahead and get your game pulled up, loaded up here. Local minimum. The Mass. All right, let's download it. The Mass for Windows. let's put a tag in here. More dungeons claim. Welcome back, Whimsically Made. More dungeons, more madness, more goodness. This is local minimum. Minimums the mass. Let's see if it'll let me pin that for us. Ooh, Biffles almost pinned your first. Nope, won't let me pin it. Hang on. I gotta refresh this. It's super weird. There we go. Pinned it. Pinned it. Let's get this popped back out. There we go. Patrick, welcome back to the stream. I know Patrick tried to get some bonus points earlier this morning. Number 11, not bad. Biffles, hope you're having a good day. All right, so we got this downloaded. Let me add a timestamp in here so I can remember where we found it. Let me get this going. This is the mass. Entry, boom, here. Like so. And then we'll do video and then timestamp here. Let's add a timestamp real quick. Boom, 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 boom. This is the mass. We're at 1830. 1830. There we go. Kirsten, I've got to still myself for hearing my own voice on stream. Get ready. Get ready. I know how that feels. It always is weird to hear your own voice, right? You can't pin my first, perhaps my third, Biffles. We could. All right, here we go. Let's read through this. Oh, I got it downloaded. 1 second. Let's see. It's so annoying. Unity likes to open games on a different window than Godot. We'll see what. Well, it may not be a Godot game. I haven't unzipped it yet. Let's extract up. Extraction. Oh, there it goes. Mass win. The mass win. A lot of files. A lot of files. Here we go. The mass win. Unity game gotcha. I think I'll probably have to. Let's see. Unity sometimes lets me switch the screen it's going on. Oh, it's interesting. So it's super interesting that usually Unity games don't come up with one of these. Let's try again. Yeah, that's super interesting. We'll see. Don't poison me. So Smab, I found out that my graphics card
entered Earth's atmosphere. It streaked across the dark winter skies of Sapmi, crashing into the vast forests outside Pajala, north of the Arctic Circle. Though a very small object, as it touched down, it sent a convulsion deep into the ground, which triggered a tsunami-like ripple, a wave of nausea, to spread across the entire globe with lightning speed. It wasn't the worst tragedy that humanity had suffered, but news reporting from around the world all agreed that it was by far the most disgusting. By far. No news of what had really happened appeared the following days, though speculation was rife, partly because the region was very remote and shrouded in winter darkness, partly because what had just occurred needed a little time to reveal its true self. Then came the first reports. An unnatural and vast cancerous growth had been sighted near what must have been the crash site.
I agree, Whimsically Made.
Towering several stories high, covering an area.
That's one of my complaints with a lot of these is subtitles. Criticisms.
As the mass. Its structure was reported to be a teratomic mix of buildings, hairs,
welcome back, McNets,
and amorphous tissue, as if something utterly alien was copying what it had observed from life on Earth, with no regard for how the pieces were meant to fit together. In Washington,
I love the black and white, the monochrome there.
Had been allowed to join NATO.
Creepy music too.
Squarely invading both countries now. A week later, the growth stopped. It covered an area equal to a sprawling metropole like Los Angeles. It had engulfed several real villages. Most people had fled, which hadn't really required any organized evacuation. Next to no one lived up there. What happened to those who couldn't or didn't want to leave, no one knew. Then came reports of smaller groups of people flying into Stockholm and Helsinki, traveling north, and entering the endless mass through cavernous openings in its outer surface. Cordons were erected on the roads leading into the area, but it did very little to stop the incursions. It merely served as a backdrop for news reporters and a token for politicians that they were doing something about it.
Party selection. All right, let's go read the page. Let's go read your page. So I got all the information. The Mass. Join a group entering the Mass. Attempt to get to its center. Survive the horror. Each attempt is unique as levels are procedurally generated. However, the seed is the second of the hour when the level loads. So if you want a particular level, then it's just to time it well when you press play. The Mac version is untested. I ran out of time toward the end, which is why a lot of the UI is placeholders, and all interactions might not be fully explained. Navigate with WASD plus Q to turn. There might be arrow key bindings too, but I don't know about the turning. M for map, P to inspect the party, T to construct a teleport when facing the wall if you have the ability. 2 entities require you to interact with them with the mouse. All right, I'm going to screenshot this just so I have it because I'll forget almost immediately, I'm sure. All right, let's go for it. Select a party. Select a party here. The font is very small. It's small. Considering how big this font is, this font down here is very small. Small font, but we can zoom in here. We have the technology. All right, Emily Williams, Australia. Sure. 43, Helmut. Construction worker, audiologist, gynecologist, podcaster. Oh, a sheriff. Bet he's going to have, I would hope he'd have a weapon. Luis Garcia Sanz. All right, bring in a porter. I don't know what that means. A massage therapist, a yoga instructor, general practitioner, charge artist, computer scientist. We need one of those. Journalist, literary editor, construction worker. They're probably strong. How many people do I pick? Party size 4, max 10. Okay, let's keep going. Well, we gotta pick 10. The 60-year-old microbiologist. Look, genius, but their life skills. I don't trust. Look at I don't trust their life skills. They don't have Joshua's young. Yeah. From Great Britain, they're probably brilliant, but that probably means their ego's too big, so we're not going to go with them. Factory worker, infopreneur, all right, sure. Literary area porter, massage therapist. You know you're going to need someone to give you some massages. This person's probably flexible, might be able to squeeze into some spaces we need. Elizabeth here. Oh, you always need a good Karen. Karen Becker, let's get her in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Gynecologist, literary reporter, general practitioner, podcaster. Look, it's gonna be scary in there. I bet Maria's seen some stuff, so let's go with Maria here. Begin adventure. All right. Rotation speed. Movement controls could be a little bit snappier. That I say that about 90% of the game, so don't take that as a harsh criticism or anything. I think the movement could be a little bit snappier. So I'm probably gonna get a little bit frustrated because I want to move faster and it'll allow me. But if I can hold down the movement, which sort of fixes that problem most of the time for me. Map here. Okay, I like the map. Party. There's my party. One thing, I can't move with the map open. That's okay. A lot of games let you move with the map open. Whoa. JD does dev. Holy moly, you're so great and grand. It's JD doing dev. JD does impressions as well. Folks, you guys don't know JD, the incredible,
like
the unstoppable,
let me see if
the
I can do my
unfathomable. JD does dev. Go give him a follow, folks.
Not the captain, but my eyebrows also move in a way.
Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Tell us all about your stream, JD. I gotta know. What were you doing? What were you working on? Yeah, the movement could be a little bit faster. We are continuing to play some Dungeon Crawler Jam games here, JD. So thank you so much for popping in. Security Live, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Yeah, this is a weird afternoon stream. I don't think I've ever been able to raid you before. So I know, JD, that's how I've been feeling this week. I've been able to raid some people I never am online at the time because I've been streaming here. We are playing, been up there at the top. Oh, I'm hearing I'm hearing something horrific. We're playing Local Minimums The Mass. Curious DNA's The Mass. Here, this is their entry for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. Ooh, oh, jeez, that guy was there and then gone. Eee. All right, am I supposed to interact? Okay. Oh, let's select up to 3 fighters. Okay, attack 1 to 6. Defense 2. These all have the same attack. I don't know what 2,0 is. I wonder 2,3. That's Stephen Morris. Look, computer science. This font's a little small, but but the font, if we zoom in, see this computer scientist, 1 to 6, defense 2 to 3. Bigger's better. Typically, is what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Go Stephen Morris, Sergio Molina. And health, sanity, defense. All right, I don't know what this guy's going to be doing to us, but we're going to go for it. And we'll go with this one. All right, Stephen Morris. Urzka attacks Sergio for 8. Yikes. Okay, so auto battle. Nice little auto battle there. So I don't have to worry too much. Man, Sergio is really gonna. No, Sergio, no. Taking damage. JD says, I started a new game idea because I'm having hard times figuring out some of the character design for the one I've been doing. But I didn't sleep at all last night, so I'm going to take a nap. Get some rest, my friend. Thank you again so much for the raid. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yeah, and I hope things are on the up and up or as best as they can be. All right, JD, thank you so much for hanging out with us. All right. You found a piece of armor, a flimsy Yfirpapa, an FPUCP, 3 defense, 3 heart defense, select a receiver. Okay. Did Sergio die on us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where'd Sergio go? Oh, he's hurting. He's hurting down here. I like my computer scientist, Stephen Morris. I have a soft spot for him, so we're gonna give it to Stephen Morris. Ooh, you found a crit ticket. A crit tick. I don't know what that meant. That was interesting. All right. We're trying to get to the center, which I hope is the center of here. So let's go. Creepy bug. It's not a bug, it's a feature, Captain. Oh, I found a dead end. It's not a bug, it's a feature. A crit tick. Oh, Crimino Loadin. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Oh man, that chittering. Got me there. All right, let's send Stephen Morrison. He's gonna be our champ. Sergio's hurting, man. Sergio, there's other numbers over here on the right that mean something. Let's go with Helmet Heartman. I don't know what that.
Bravo! What a miss! Don't hurt yourself. Have you considered trying?
It's the critic. It's telling it's criticizing us over there. That's hilarious. Stephen Morris, let's make you a good defense. A good offense is the greatest defense, is what I've heard. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Marcus Johnson. Damage dealt with fancy weapons. Ooh. I don't have any of those. But when I get them, it's going to be important here. Mental protection and physical protection. I'm going to want to use some fancy weapons. Let's make Mark. Ooh. Helmet, Heartman. Smack him. Rick 'em, rack 'em, Roy, oi. We got another chest piece. I really liked this guy down here that had oh yeah. Look how Karen's got. Karen's real good with those fancy weapons. That crit tick is hilarious. Criminal, I agree. That crit tick is hilarious. Heartman, we're gonna give him this flimsy year. All right. Where am I? Who am I? All right, we're heading towards the center. The center of the mess. Wall textures are solid. Did you make so? Question, curious. It's up to you. If you want to give me tips, you can. I personally, when I am watching other people play my games, I want to see what they figure out, what is obvious, what's not obvious. If you want to give me the tips so I just know, you can let me know. If you want to just see what I figure out, then it might be more beneficial to you to just watch and see what I do. It's up to you. It's up to you. Tony, congratulations on your number 13. Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad to have you here. But that's just my tip. For me personally, I learn more watching someone without telling them anything, unless they ask for help. Like, oh, that sound, that chittering. That chitter chatter, pitter patter. BK, welcome back to the stream. Great to have you here. And I'm wondering if I should go hard with a couple characters or try and distribute it out. BK, thank you for the hat, Redeem. Let's get another hat added to this stack. Yeah, getting it going there. Thank you for the hat, Redeem. All right. Marcus is a champ. Stephen Morris was a champ. Sergio's about to die. Let's go with this. Who has another brute? Elizabeth Hall has strong brute attacks. Helmet. Oh, hang on. Helmet is who. Oh, well, didn't let me confirm.
That wasn't a great attack,
Empty beer can.
Bravo! What a miss! Don't hurt yourself.
It is interesting. I do get to make some interesting. It feels like I get to make some interesting decisions. I don't know what they mean yet. They mean something. I can kind of, people who aren't in the combat get to level up too. Interesting. That is interesting to me. Or did I accidentally select this person? I don't think this person was in combat though. They're gonna need more. Oh, when I level up my health, I get more life. Interesting. A flimsy flurp. A flimsy papuka. Alright, it's hard to remember who is wearing what a little bit. I don't see that anywhere on the screen. So I'm wondering if I give someone this, it's gonna go up. Yeah, that's really nice little feature there. So you can level up your weaker characters. Let's go ahead and give this they keep changing. Oh, you're putting like the weaker ones at the back. I see. Let's go ahead and give this to Emily. Yeah, no one's taking any mental damage yet. Let's give it to Emily. Let's beef up. So I've already given it a little bit down here. Ooh, Sergio, Marcus. You know, let's give it to Helmet here because their physical attack is so good. Oh, okay. Here's what it's saying. They're gonna discard. All right, Emily Williams, Sans, Emily Williams. Let's go for it. All right. Cool. That is what mine does as well. I don't have like a menu to see the inventory. It will just tell you when you go to equip something if they're going to discard it. There's no equipment manager. You can't swap things around. Just keep it simple. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. All right, people level up. I imagine they level up faster in combat. That's why these people leveled up a little bit faster. They're hurting a little bit. So let's go with, she's got good defense, good physical defense. These are my highest physical defenses, so I'm gonna go with them.
Have you considered trying? That wasn't a great attack,
Have you considered trying? Okay, Emily, let's just make her, see if we can just make her like our tank. Give her, oh, she took some mental damage. That's interesting. I didn't think people were taking much. Stephen Morris needs some more health. Helmet Hartman needs some more health. Peter Klein, very little health. Oh, that didn't level that health up very much. I'm curious how that number works. I don't have any fancy weapons yet. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and level that up. Marcus needs some health. Yeah, I don't understand that number. Some kind of multiplier, I suppose. Health seems good. Maria, let's give her. All right, we got another one. Maria was doing pretty good. Let's give Maria one of these. Trying to get to the center. I like that it's procedurally generated and it doesn't feel bad. I'd be curious how you're doing the procedural generation. Do you have like room sizes defined, and then you have like a series of different types of hallways to connect? I'd be interested in the algorithm. Strange seed that only gives you the same loot. Gotcha. I was wondering about that. The enemy 2 here. All right, let's go with my best defense. Is Maria, Emily, and Helmet.
Bravo! What a miss!
Bravo!
Watch out so you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, a little indication of like the monster that's attacking me to help me decide what stats are going to be best in this combat. Maybe there's some kind of combination I can do that I don't understand. So the synergy between characters, I don't know if there is a synergy there. It'd be good to know. I like having more health. More health is good. Elizabeth, yeah. We get another fancy, the same equipment again. Luis, let's go with our highest defense first. She has one. That person's almost dead. Let's give one to Karen. She's got quite the fancy attack. Maybe we can find a fancy one. All right, am I going the way I want? Let's go down. Let's see if we can get to the center here. Distant Answer, congratulations on number 15. Welcome back to the stream. I don't know. Okay. Attack, Maria. Some of these guys are hurting a little bit. They still have 20 health, but let's go with Helmet again. Smack them. Hit for 4 sanity. Beegs. Great to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back to the stream.
Good one.
Beegs, it was super fun watching you working on your melon launcher earlier today. Getting that head to spin. Really cute. Fun, I should say.
Bravo! What a miss.
Helmet really hurting on that one. All right, we get 2 defense. We get some leg defense. Okay. So... legs. Stephen Morrison. Let's give Stephen Morrison some more defense. Oh, we get another legs. Okay. Let's give that to... oh, is this saying my max, not how much health I actually have? Emily is a beast. Let's level up Emily. Oh, another legs. Helmets. Karen. Okay. Don't think there was anything over here. No. I like on the map that when I move into a new area, I get the whole area added to the map. Something that I'm noticing, I don't think that... oops, wrong button. Sorry. We have some tearing. Let's switch to this one. On the tile map a little bit. I think these lines are not intentional. This looks like sprite tearing to me. Creating, just a little tip in Unity, you can create a sprite atlas and it'll make that tearing go away. If that was not intentional. I'm assuming it wasn't. The tearing thing happens all the time.
Whoa.
Thank you for the whoa, Beegs. Yeah, so there's a thing called a sprite atlas you can create, and then you just say which sprite should be in it, and it'll fix that tearing for you. 90% of the time. 90% of the time, it goes away, unless there's actually something with the sprites where they don't line up right. Okay. Something I'm not sure about, is this my max health or my current health? So I'm not sure about that. I see, because if it's my current health, I would like to select this person, but if it's my maximum health, I don't know. I'd also be interested, maps from the camera above, and it films map tiles under that level. Ah, gotcha. Okay. All right, let's go with the defense people are good. Karen's pretty beefy. Steven's my champ, but I don't want to lose him. Because Steven has probably like 20 some health. Yeah, we'll go with Steven. Still pretty beefy. Let's go with Luis. So I feel like I get to make some interesting decisions here.
Hurt yourself.
Oh, I did not know that.
That wasn't a great
There was no indication to me, or maybe I'm not paying attention enough to know that. Thank you for letting me know. Maybe there was some text on the screen and I missed it. Maybe it was in the description somewhere, but I didn't realize I could click on it. Maybe they were saying it and I'm not hearing it. I'm a little bit distracted because I'm streaming and talking with you guys at the same time too. So keep that in mind. If you're taking it, like, yeah, it says it in one of the lines, but yeah, gotcha. Yeah, so I'm not entirely hearing it. I don't know if everyone would be hearing it either, someone who was playing. I'm just my experience, right? All right, I think Karen, feels like it's moved people. All right, so these people, it seems like it put people who don't need it down at the bottom. That's kind of a nice little feature there. Marcus, Luis, let's give it, oh, don't want to trash, equip it there. Yeah, it's the critic. It's a critic. It sorts by utility. Yeah, sweet. That's a nice little feature you have there. I couldn't quite figure out. Oh, okay. This guy only has 16 hits. 31. Luis is still pretty strong. Steven's hurt. Everyone's hurting a little bit. Elizabeth has 20 health. It'd be nice to know how much the actual health this character has, because I'm guessing it's around 15. This one's probably around 20. We'll go with these guys. Emily might die here. Or I think she'll die. I haven't seen what happens when you run out of health. Okay, Emily, we got to get you some mental. Oh, that mental health goes up quick. Mental, physical. And I want to be spending these points up here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to heal later. Is this the only way I can heal? I'm not sure. All right, we got a fancy weapon. Who has good fancy weapon attack? Someone had a 7. I think Karen, get that fancy. I'm assuming, oh, it says simple. I'm assuming this is not a fancy weapon then. It says simple. Let's give this to helmets to hurting. All right, let's give it to Elizabeth. Oh, look at the icons. Too late now. Well, we'll know. We won't. We'll have to wait till the next weapon. Oh, it's a simple fancy weapon. Gotcha. Oh no, we got 2 guys. Oh boy. I wish I had given Karen that fancy weapon. Elizabeth, cause who did I think I gave it to Elizabeth? Okay, so she doesn't do the best fancy attacks. Let's go with, I feel like I need some oomph in there. All right, let's go for it. Ooh.
Bravo! What a miss.
Smack him.
Watch out so you don't hurt yourself.
Ah, the health bears lie a little bit. Okay.
Good one. Have you considered trying?
Okay. All right, Elizabeth. I feel like I have to do the health here. I hate this decision because I feel like I have to do the health to heal them. Because there's no other way, as far as I can tell, there's no other way to get them life. I would like to be leveling up the damage. All right, so brute. Okay, I see it. Brute here. Simple brute attack. Requires 4 strength. Left helmets, but you're almost dead. But you're almost level 4, maybe. Let's give it to Peter. All right, we got another flimsy Peter. Peter's gonna be our man. Elizabeth. Right. Why you lying to us? That's the real question. All right, if there's a thing. Do I want to interact with that thing?
This room is rather drab, you know.
You found a friend. It creates portals. I like that. It's a tardigrade. That's great. I love the little tardigrade there. T to create a portal. I don't know what that does, but I pressed T. Okay. Cool. There's a portal maybe somewhere. Oh, it's on the wall. There was no indicator to me what exactly that did or meant, but that's okay. All right, Karen. I guess I'll go with these guys. I'll trust the UIs ordering these people in the way I want them to be used. All right, Peter needs more health. Hartman needs more health. Sergio definitely needs more health. Marcus. All right, let's go. Okay. I'm close.
As you touch the pillar and let the slugs with their sticky slime touch you back, your mind spasmed and shrieked. It seems getting healed comes at a price.
Oh no! So we heal, but our sanity goes down. Okay. Alright. Good to know. I need a sanity portal now. Alright. Okay, so there is some healing that can occur. I'm still trying to get to the center. Alright, we're just gonna go with the top ones. Those seem to be the recommended if it's sorting by utility. Kilted Ninja, welcome back to the stream. Okay, finally. All right, Marcus. I can't remember if Marcus is using a brute weapon or not. I don't think Marcus has a weapon. Health feels like it's important. We'll do one health. Sorry. One health, one brute. Steven, I can't remember who has the weapon. Can I open up my party menu to see? Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be doing fancy or not. One brute, one mental. And we'll equip this here. Yeah, because I can't remember. Okay, so Peter has the normal weapon, and Elizabeth has the fancy weapon. Peter, Elizabeth. Well, I'm leveling up. It'd be good because I have so many party members. It's hard to remember. Kilted, how are you doing, friend? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome back to the stream. All right, I'm just gonna go double check. It doesn't seem like it hurts me to spend time exploring. So just to make sure there isn't anything. Oh, my portal guy is gone. My portal buddy. Does the portal stay there forever? It seems like it does. Okay. Trying to get to the center, which might be over here now. Or center is maybe not a like actual term. It's just saying like get to the center of the mass. Chilling for 30 minutes before dinner, then looking forward to doing nothing till Monday. Nice. Yeah, we're playing more GM entries. We'll probably be playing these next week as well. We'll see what happens. There's a little bit of stream maintenance stuff I want to do as well. But I might do that in my free time.
Watch out so you don't hurt yourself.
Okay. Feel like it is. I am getting... Okay, so I'm at a point where everyone has one of these. So I don't know if it makes any sense to equip it or not. But yeah, this one is... I don't know why it's not pinned anymore. This is Curious DNA's game. Things keep... The pin... Okay, give me... Stop running!
What this one needs. Yes, you know, it needs a...
Okay, so my question would be... Yeah, in jam games, it's really hard to do balancing. I discovered that as well in my combat system. Balancing is just so hard. I tried to just take an existing game, so an existing board game, and try to implement that combat system. I know that game well, so I kind of know how it's balanced. And so that was the strategy I used. Use something that I know really well and just use that, because it's a jam game. I don't have time to really balance it. That said, the combat system was way too complex, and I didn't get to do much else, and I didn't even implement the full system that I wanted.
That this was where you've been heading.
Okay, I think I talked over this person. I think this person was saying that I'm reaching the center of this mass. Ooh. I think we've made it.
Good one.
Okay. Feels like health is pretty important in this. Sergio, let's make you more blunt. Ooh, we gotta level that up. I think everyone has that. All right, we'll trash it.
Lack of decoration here.
I don't want to heal at the cost of sanity again yet. My party has pretty good health currently. But yeah, if you want to tell me what the narration said, I'm sorry I talked over it. I didn't mean to.
Have you considered trying? That wasn't a great attack, you know.
Oh, look around it. I should go back to that room I was in. Okay. Let's give you more. So just a minor thing. Health shows up on top and sanity appears below, but they're in reverse order here. So I keep going to level up my health and clicking the wrong thing. Just a little... Peter has a brute weapon. Yeah. So just a little tiny thing there. That I keep doing that.
Don't they have any sense of style?
All right, let's come back to this room. I didn't look hard enough. Some kind of Hellraiser. Thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get a hat added to this stack. Thank you for the hat redeem. 3 hats deep, folks. 3 hats deep. This is really obvious. Because I came into the room, I got that message when I was facing this direction. Maybe some light. It's so obvious when you see it, but I couldn't see it when I was passing this direction. So maybe making sure there's a sound or a light, maybe have it shooting, like emanating some light, just to like make it a little extra obvious, because I missed it completely. I needed to look around a little more for sure. So I'm not saying that this is everyone, this is just me. But one more thing, in this room, just some light on the ground to make me look around a little bit more, or making all the walls look different, and then having this be like a living thing in the wall. Woo! In we go. Okay, so is this an infinite dungeon? I got sucked. Okay. We're gonna go with just our top 3. More hat. Hellraiser wants more hats. There's never enough hats. Peter's hurting. I lost my bug. Okay, so there's probably a couple levels then. 3 levels total. It might have even said that on the page, right? And I just missed it. Okay, we got a simple safe weapon. Is this fancy? 2-hand safe. This one doesn't say brute or fancy. So we can all net game plus 500 points. Get us closer to that Lambo. That's right, Hellraiser. Gotta get that Lambo. Okay, 2 hands. Okay, let's just go with who it thinks it should give it to. Okay, so this is saying, okay, gotcha. I see the icon now. It matches there. Okay. Give me. Yay, I got a crit tick. All right, going towards the center.
Bravo! What a
Bravo! Miss. What a miss! Ooh, these guys are beefier. We're on level 2, so I guess that makes sense.
Watch out so you don't hurt yourself.
Helmet with the 18 damage. Very nice. Okay. Steven. Let's level up your brute and health. Brute and health. Mental. Brute. Karen hurting. Mental. Health. Mental. Marcus. Physical. That increases quite a bit there. We'll do 1 mental, 1. Elizabeth has the fancy weapon, is that right? Yes. All right, Elizabeth has a fancy one. All right, we have another fancy weapon. It's saying I should give it to Karen. Karen already has a good weapon. I'm starting to level her up, but it thinks Luis should take it. We'll give it to Luis then. Let's go down this way. Boop, boop, boop. Really, I love the ambient sound. The hand-drawn stuff is great. I love the crit tick. I feel like there's a really cool, like, character control combat style system here where I do feel like I get to make some interesting decisions. I just don't quite understand them. So I am feeling like I am enjoying this. I shouldn't say I'm feeling like I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying this. Oh, let's get that.
Why not spread some joy? Why not a portal over there or there?
One thing I realized that the loot should be more specifically tailored towards what the party needs and not so random. That is smart. I like the ambient. Yeah. All right. I'm not ready to heal these guys yet. I'm gonna hold off. My sanity's kind of low too. I'm gonna hold off on healing these guys. I also don't know if it only heals and always loses sanity or not. So I don't quite know that, but I know that it does heal me. I have a couple people that can still go without being healed. 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are full health. So I'm gonna hold off on the heal. The system seems like there's something really cool going on here. I want to understand it more. I just want to see stats and like hover over and see stuff. I fell victim to the same thing. Many of the people who have commented on my game are saying it would be great to be able to see this or X or Y during combat. And I agree. I absolutely agree with them. It's just, you know, one of those things where no time. All right, Sergio. 1 and 1. Ooh, 2 and 2. Helmet. Let's go for it. Helmet. Let's go for it.
A portal would lively things up.
Yeah, it always feels like there's not enough time for anything, right? These guys tell me I want a portal. I don't think I'm ready for a portal yet. Still got quite a bit of health on some of my characters. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Clearly there's an interesting leveling system going on too. Can I outrun them? Try and get away. We might be in trouble. I might be surrounded now. That might have been a mistake. Elizabeth, helmet, Luis. Or Lewis.
Bravo!
I like how sometimes there's different things in the background. I don't I'm curious if that like means something. If I played enough, would I be able to figure out what the different things in the back mean?
Considered trying.
Do they mean anything? I don't know. Let's get some more health. And Peter has a brute weapon. Oh, you can have multiple weapons. Interesting. But let's give it to people who don't have weapons yet.
This room is rather drab, you know. Wouldn't a nice portal on the wall over there spruce things up?
Check my party. I still feel like my health is okay. There's a second guy in this, a second little bug in this room. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and heal or not. So that's a decision I have to make. I like, oh, the light just seems to be I'm next to a wall. Okay. Boom. They really don't want me to use Maria. I guess the mental is low. Oh, these guys can do mental damage. Yeah. I saw a couple different things in it, but it's just my imagination. It seems. See how there's like, it feels like there's a face here, but that's just the enemy that bumped into me, I think. Or that I bumped into. Steven is hurting. Don't die, Steven. Oh, we heal a little bit during combat. I didn't notice that until just now. I just noticed the life coming back. Oh, I hadn't seen that before. All right, Luis. Let's increase your mental and fancy damage. Marcus, let's get some more health. Elizabeth, more health. More mental. Fancy damage. Mental. Brilliant youth. Alright, this
You know what
guy's.
this wall needs? Yes, you know, it needs support.
You know what this wall needs? Guy really encouraging me. Really wants me to make a portal. I feel like I'm doing okay. It didn't explain to me that it's ordering by utility. Maybe putting a little star in it saying suggested next to each one would be good. So, oh, during combat, I'm not supposed. I think that might have just been a bug then, or maybe I just saw it.
Considered trying.
Oh, am I taking negative damage? That's interesting.
Bravo! What a miss.
I saw my health go up though, right? I wasn't just imagining that. Helmet, let's keep beefing up your brute. Oh, he actually doesn't have that much health. Let's do one of each. Okay, it wasn't just my imagination then. Mental, fancy. Equip. It's interesting that it wants me to give this to Karen. Let me give it to someone that doesn't have a weapon. Luis. Helmet. So his attack 6 to 16. I'm scared to give it to him. I don't want his attack to go down. It says 1 to 10. I think there might be a UI thing there. I'm gonna give it to Sergio because it says 6 to 16 here.
There's a dreadful lack of decoration here.
All right, so I'm glad I noticed that the damage amount was not correct of what I might have expected it to be. All right. Oh, I see the territorial part. Was there a, no. There is a, ooh, got me.
Watch out so you don't hurt yourself. Good one.
Good one. Sergio. Give me more health. More damage. Yeah, helmet. There's a bug on helmet. We're not going to give him that weapon. Steve Morrison, 1 to 10. All right, we'll go check out this room. Oh, just an empty. Oh, not an empty hallway. Oh no! Almost got away. Would have gone away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids, those meddling balls with teeth. All right, let's go with this team. I don't like. Get them! Oh.
Have you considered trying?
Stop missing. Yeah, I healed again.
That wasn't a great attack, you know. Bravo! What a miss.
Okay. Karen, 7 to 11. Emily here. See, she already has 11 to 20, so there is a little bit of a weird bug going on in there. Someone who doesn't have a weapon, we'll give it to Marcus. Yeah, Marcus.
Who made this place? Don't they have any sense of
Science!
style?
How's it going, friends? Guys, you know Blint, incredibly talented streaming team over there. Be sure to give them some love. If you guys want to watch some incredible science communication happening here on Twitch, go check them out. Working on getting up to the ambassador, working on the ambassador program. Love us some science. Okay. I think it might be portal time. I'm a little worried about some of my sanity here.
The memory of hungry slugs still bounced around in your heads. You were back. You needed healing.
Okay, didn't seem to affect my sanity all that much this time. Curious. Okay. See if I can outrun this guy again. Ah! Okay. So, like, their sanity's just strong enough that I didn't notice it then. That's good. So it seems leveling up sanity is not a bad idea.
Good
Ooh,
one.
critical hit 30, nice.
Have you considered trying?
I do like that I get a chance to, like, contribute to combat, clicking on the little bug down here. Let's go with mental and damage. Mental and damage. 7 to 11. Does anyone not have a weapon? Emily definitely has a weapon. Maria does not. This is my main trio. Boom.
Bravo! What a miss.
Science says, going well. How are you today? Sorry I'm late. No worries, my friend. We started late. It's a little bonus stream for us here. I am playing, this is Curious DNA's entry. Here, we're having a blast with it. It's called The Mass. The Mass, Dungeon Crawler entry. Everyone already has one of these. I think. Yeah. So I can just trash it. Let's try. We're trying to get to the center of this mass. Didn't escape. That's okay. I like that the combat's simple. It's easy. I'm not getting overwhelmed by attacks. No one in my party's died, and I don't feel like I've tried that hard to survive. So I appreciate that to a system that is just like ridiculously complex. Need mental protection. Sturdy. I'll give it to Marcus. Okay, so it's not actually going to the center of this. Let's see if we keep going. Variety in the fights, yeah. So I would like more information in the fights to make it so that I feel like I'm able to make informed decisions against different enemies. Right now, all the enemies feel like they're the exact same, and just now that I know that's, it's just ordering these guys in the correct order. So what I'll say is the combat is starting to wear me down and get a little bit boring. At first I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm trying to figure out how to balance my party, go into it. So always needs more balance. Can always use more balance in games. But it seems like I've made some interesting stories. I haven't felt like, there is risk reward. Good combat systems often have risk and reward. And it feels like there is risk and there is a reward for choosing the correct team. But as I've gotten further, it's like, I just select the top 3. I'm not making a decision there now. It's just become, I'm going to pick the best ones. If there was some kind of information that said like, this monster is like, or some kind of indication that this monster does sanity damage or physical damage or is weak to fancy attacks or brute attacks. So I can say like, okay, I want my party composition in this combat to be X, Y, and Z. Let's increase our mental and go with brute. Mental. Brute, I feel like I'm making some interesting decisions here or have an opportunity to. I don't know what the decisions mean though. Mental. 2 mental defense for our legs. Gotcha. Right, so I haven't gone this way. Ooh. It might also be interesting that you could make the combat more challenging, and at the end of each round you could switch out characters or have a button that says tag out that lets you switch the characters mid combat. That would be really cool to see. Um, 11 to 12 damage, and then I don't know what cautious/safe means. That's an interesting word there that I don't understand. I think everyone has a weapon now. So it's showing Helmet's weapon, 6 to 16. I like the idea of giving this guy a beefier weapon. Let's give it to Sergio, though. Sergio seems to be our second beefy guy. Oops. Yeah, apparently my defense is so high I'm healing in combat.
Bravo! What a miss.
Gotcha.
Yourself. Good one.
Sure, let's give that to Elizabeth. 1 to 12. This feels... Yeah, it's interesting that sometimes the weapon number doesn't show up for us. We'll give it to this guy. The idea of going... Let's give it to Peter. Woo. It is cool that I can kind of try and outrun them. I do like that. So I can choose the strategy to avoid combat exists.
considered trying.
And the maps don't feel too huge either. Ooh, that's some good, feels like good armor. Sergio, who's doing the most damage here? Luis already has some good one. Feel like Sergio is quite a bit stronger than Emily. I'm gonna go with Sergio here. So the fact that I can hold, so what I'll say is when I tap, the fact that I can move to hold is great. So when I say the movement isn't snappy, it's that when I press the button multiple times in a row, I expect to move that many spaces. So that's a very common thing in dungeon crawlers. So if I want to move fast, I tap really fast. I'm holding the key down, so the fact that you have it holding to move is fine. So I can move quite fast by holding the key down. So your movement is fine because it's holding, not tapping. Most traditional dungeon crawlers, you would tap once to move and you would tap several times to move several spaces. So it's not that the movement's slow, it's that the keyboard input is not what I personally would expect from a dungeon crawler. So like rotation, I think is too slow. Single step is too slow, but being able to hold and move is totally fine. There it is. Okay. Final dungeon. So I will say the game does, because there's not enough variety, 3 levels, every level being identical, the game does feel like it overstays its welcome because there's nothing new. Even just having the dungeon change colors, so it feels like there's something new. Maybe the monsters are harder, I can't really tell. But just something new to make us feel like, okay, I'm progressing, not just repeating. So just something to make it feel nice there would be useful. Because like I said, at this point, I'm like, okay, now it's the first level was cool. The second level was like, all right, is there anything new? No, there's not. Now it just feels like a chore. Now I'm like, okay, now I feel obligated to get to go. I'm so close to the end. If I didn't know that there were 3 levels, I would probably quit right here and say, okay, this game was solid. I'm not sure if there's an ending. I couldn't tell. I get it. It's a jam game. If you decide to go back and make any changes, these are some critiques here. Yay, we got a crit tick. Craxy, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, my friend? Happy Friday. Great to see you. We are playing Curious DNA. Ah! Spooked me. I will say they spooked me. Sweet. If you want to share it again when you're done, I don't know if you're on our Discord. We do have a showcase. If you want to share it during that showcase, you're welcome to post in there. I'd love to play it again and show it off on our showcase stream on the 20th. Oh, I missed the worm. The tardigrade. I like the tardigrade in there. Craxy's doing very good. Glad to hear it, my friends. Glad to hear it. Helmet. 1 to 10. Does anyone have something that's not 1 to 10? All right, we'll go ahead and trash that.
Why not spread some joy? Why not a portal over there or there?
Why not a portal? But yeah, the game's not bad. They're coming up, so I'm not sure if I'll make the updates that quick. No worries. No biggie. Look, I know after a jam, you're always like, oh, I want to go make the changes. And then I know a lot of times, at least for me, I go like, you know what? No, how much do I really want to spend on it? I don't know if I'll be making updates to my game. There's a game breaking bug in mine. I'll probably fix that, but I'm not I don't think I'm going to expand and fix anything beyond that. Yeah, there's one game-breaking bug that I have a warning on the page not to use it. The game is pretty good, but the game-breaking thing hard locks the game, so I'll probably fix that one thing and then leave it at that.
A portal would lively things up.
I would like to see the weapons getting stronger in the later dungeons. I think they were there for a second. I'm still seeing like the early equipment that is just like 3 defense. And I'm like, just trash it. But I think you already said something like, oh yeah, I should make it scale with you as you go.
Watch out so you don't hurt yourself.
All right. I like self-healing.
Good one.
I also added in my game, just because last year I submitted and I got a lot of criticisms that were good. This year's jam I added just like a cheat button to make it so that way if you want to just like blow through combat super fast, you can.
This room is rather drab, you know. Wouldn't a nice portal on the wall over there spruce things up?
Guy really wants me to make a portal. Just making sure there's not a mouth in here. Nice walking sounds. This game's pretty solid. I will say this is a solid entry. Very few, it's a fully playable game. Yeah, so if you die in my game, there's a cheat button that just gives your characters really powerful items. And then they can, you just power through the game, right? So it shows up if you lose in a combat. When you respawn, there's a cheat button that you can select.
Bravo!
Yeah, it gives you a weapon that just one-shots everything, including the final boss, I think.
Watch out so you don't hurt yourself.
You know what
Oh, I probably should have used that. That was legs. That's okay. I think I'm doing fine here. There it is. I think I found it in this room. That said, now that I'm strong enough, just powering through the dungeon is really quick. Really, really quick. A slider to make this combat go faster would be useful. It's pretty fast. It goes pretty fast, but just a slider that says like, since I have no input to it, I guess I get to click that guy. A slider that says how long it would be in there would be just a nice thing to have.
After having conquered a mountain of beasts and struggled through endless rooms and passages, having been swallowed by more wall-mouth things than could possibly be healthy, always striving towards something, being called by something. That something finally sits on top of a fleshy altar in the dead center of a large room that must be on top of the original impact site. Somehow you just
clicked away for a second.
Attempting to look at the entity, its features drifts out of focus as if your mind is not capable of understanding its existence. Then a terrible huge hand scoops you up as if you were mere playthings. For a fleeting moment, you're held before its touch breaks the final bulwarks of your minds. The entity disappointedly tosses you aside, waits for a moment, and then begins calling out for new toys that may be better, that may last longer.
Fun little game, fun little story. I think 2 levels would have been perfect. Any more than that needed to have, yeah, absolutely well done. Needed to have just more variety. So, you know, when you get to the second level, have a second monster. Get the third level, have a third monster. Even then, it probably would have been too much. But solid entry, great work. I don't know why you. I know you said you were nervous about me playing it, but fantastic job. Nothing to be nervous about. A really solid entry for this game, Gem. Nice job. Procedural generation. Worked well. I didn't get lost. Like, I didn't feel lost. The map was solid. I enjoyed it.
Seems
I
good.
enjoyed it. It was a little bit too long, and at the end, I was feeling like it was a chore. But that last dungeon there, since I was so powerful, wasn't too bad. Just got through it, no problem. I love the way you did the top-down map. Very clever, quick hack to get it working, and it worked well. I agree. Fantastic job. Thank you so much. Just want to check, is there anyone else here who would like us to play a game for the jam? You can submit your game. If there's another game that you thought was really good, feel free to submit it there. We are going to take a quick break here. When we come back, we're going to play some more Game Jam entries. And we'll be going probably for another hour or two. But yeah, if anyone wants to see a specific one, feel free to submit it in. Otherwise, we'll just go back. We'll go to the submission page and we'll start playing ones that we haven't rated yet. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Hang tight, Captain Carter will return in about 3 minutes. No, thank you, Curious DNA, for submitting it. We appreciate it very much. Hang tight, everybody. I'll return. Devils Gray. Thank you so much today. You know we got Devils Gray. Following the Captain Coder. Devils Gray, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. What are we doing today, folks? We are continuing our Game Jam journey. We are playing entries for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. Actually, thank you for the face. Beegs, welcome. Thank you for the Kappa. What is that? That's the Kappa Infinite. That's right. That's the Kappa Infinite. Hilarious. Good stuff. Good for Thor. Good for Thor, man. All right, folks, we're gonna go find one. If anyone has a game they want us to play, feel free to use exclamation point shooting it in. We're gonna switch to sitting mode. You get to see the rare seated captain. It's after 12 o'clock, which means Captain Coder switches to sitting time. Sitting time, so we're gonna get you to see the rare seated Captain Coder. I always stream early in the morning, so you rarely get to see the captain streaming from a chair, but today is your lucky day. The seated captain, ready to go. Ready for the next adventure here. Let's get going. Let's hop back in. Let's see what we got here. Go to our submissions. I'm gonna do least rated. We're gonna go down to least rated. We're gonna play it in the browser. And we're gonna sort by least rated. A little bit of self promo here. Let's don't forget to vote on the next project we're gonna be doing on stream here. Don't forget to vote on the next project we're gonna be doing on stream here. You can get there from here. These are our options. Get that vote in. Looks like Discord Arcade Games might be on the up and up here. Captain says, so if there's nothing left in the queue, I had some questions about Cosmic Encounters. Yeah, go for it. I wonder what are some Easter eggs you added I might have missed. Yeah, so there are two Easter eggs. Let me open it up. Three if you count. All right, let me show you the Easter eggs. Great questions. But yeah, go vote on what we're going to be doing next on stream. Thank you for the Googles, Code Monk. Thank you for the Googles. Did I miss a hat overflow? We reset the hat after each break. So about every 90 minutes, we reset the hat stack. Great question, Hellraiser. Great question there. Oh, Proton followed. We didn't get a message, but it shows up over here. What's going on? Something wrong with my bot. Proton. Thank you for unfollowing so you could follow again. Welcome back to the stream. Proton, thank you for the second follow. But yeah, please go vote. But Captain Inno, so there are two Easter eggs. It's like the garbage collector. There are two Easter eggs. If you guys want to go check out Cosmic Encounter, this is the game that we created for the Dungeon Crawler Game Jam. There are two Easter eggs in the game, and I'll show you them both really quickly. All right, so let's get open to the first area here. Oh, the controls are all wonky. Hang on. There we go. So we'll get over to the first Easter egg. Well, too long didn't read. Give me the bullet points. Got it. Okay. So there's this table, this buffet here. So there is an Easter egg if you go west here. If you go west here, there's an Easter egg. Let's go F11. Oh, that's interesting. So it needs to take over the whole web browser. I like that. There's an Easter egg if you come here. You get this is Zuperdan. He's the host of the egg. The Game Jam finished on Easter. So it's Happy Easter. The Game Jam was over on Easter Day. We put that one in. So there's that one. And then there's one in here. Let me give myself Programmer Jeff, welcome to the stream. Context set variable as green key to true. Okay. So there's one other, let's apologize. Uh-oh, I might get my butt handed to me here. I have not leveled up at all, so these guys are gonna kick my butt, I'm pretty sure. Let's try though. Yeah, I don't think I can beat these guys. Yeah, we'll do the cheat weapon. All right, so we'll die. I'm gonna die here. This guy's gonna whack me. These guys are kind of slow. We'll see what happens. Get whacked. Oh, there's actually a couple Easter eggs in here that I'm forgetting. All right, yeah, these guys are gonna beat my butt. I don't have a good enough weapon to defeat these guys. I have to, basically, if you complete the first area, you'll collect weapons that give you the ability to do enough damage to these guys. And Cordanor, all right, so we die, we'll respawn. So you awaken in the lunchroom, you must have had a nightmare. You can cheat here. And if you cheat, listen closely. Hang on, let me do this real quick. There is a little bit of an Easter egg here if you turn up the sound effects. Your sound card works perfectly. So I don't know if that's an Easter egg, but it's kind of a silly thing here. All right, when you cheat, you get a sound here. Look at that, baby. found a big old sword. Found a big old sword. Dragon Spirit, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I'm on. This is my last day. I called it an Easter egg. Yeah, so I didn't quite consider it an Easter egg, but I guess it is a little bit. So we got the big weapon here. So we can swap that out for this weapon. And I think there's a couple different sounds that can come up. Look at that, baby. Let's see. I think there's a couple different sounds you can get. It's a big one. Yeah, so you get it. There's a couple different sounds that play. It's a big one. I think there's 4 different sounds. Look at that, baby. When you cheat. Oh yeah. There it is. So you can get the big sword here. And then there's an Easter egg here. Apologize. Oh man, that apology should work most of the time. But now we should be able to just kill these guys. Splat. So the weapon basically lets you one-shot everybody. Move and attack. Let's not pick up that weapon. There's also an Easter egg here. If you move in, you get Dungeon Color Jam 2024. When you come into this, there's a hidden wall here. So that's a little Easter egg. I don't know that there's much else aside from that. I wouldn't necessarily call this an Easter egg, but you can... Let's go east. If we're facing east, you can remove walls in the game and like access the area outside. I wouldn't call this an Easter egg so much. So you can like go see the entire map's sort of this room here. You get a big open room like that. So you can do that. I wouldn't call this an Easter egg either, but you can also go out into the void like so. So the universe lets you go into the void a bit. So you can just walk out into the universe forever if you'd like to. There is, let's see, you can do the following as well. Contacts that load from, you can go back to the original map, change dungeon. I believe it's IKEA 00. Oh, I have to specify which direction, north. So there is like a second map here. So you can see this room, context.set wall, none. So like there's this hallway, the room you start in. Oh, I can't get out of this. Here, hang on. Give me the bullet points, got it. Let's go back here. So technically your starting area is like this long hallway that's sort of supposed to be kind of disorienting. So you know how you start in this room and it's just a square that loops around forever. If we keep taking these walls away, you can see it a little bit better. So yeah, you can modify the map But the first area is just a big loop that you walk around in, and it just keeps triggering based on how many steps you've taken, what to show next. Yeah, so nothing particular, but I guess that's sort of it. Yeah, it's supposed to disorient you. Like, you're supposed to be Zuperdan, you're supposed to be disoriented, like, what's going on? I've woken up, everything's kind of confusing. So if you felt disoriented, that's what I was going for. I mean, that's sort of it. Was there anything that I made that didn't get added to the game? Oh, you can do some interesting things. I think I have tiny URL.com/JansWorld. Let's see if we can do that. Might have been Jan World. Let's try Jan's World. Technically, you can load in completely new games. I can't remember what the URL is here. Let me go find it. Give me a second. So you can actually load an entirely new game inside of it, because it's just an engine that I wrote. Let me go find that URL real quick. Janland, that's what it was. Janland 2. Nice try, Code Monk. Yeah, so here it is. You can actually load a completely new game in. So this was like a test map that we made it. And there's like no monsters or anything in this, but you can actually load in an entirely new game if you wanted to use our engine to create one and export it and then load it in. So you can do that. Kovalaki, welcome back to the stream. So this was like the test map that we built on stream to play around with our engine a little bit. So you can actually get this sort of stuff. There's a little bit of a bug when you reload, like all of the steps and stuff are triggering twice. So the engine's slightly broken because of that. But yeah, pretty cool little engine. Programmer Jeff, welcome back to the stream. So yeah, if anyone wants to, I think there's like other maps you can load in here too. Context.change dungeon random, I think was the name of a dungeon. Random 00 north. Any idea why guard hard locks? I know exactly why guard hard locks. So walls around each tile are tracked. Yeah. So it's you have these. Every tile can have thin walls on them. Yeah, mine has thin walls, so I can show you the editor. Oh, Jeff, I hope you're eating something delicious. I can show it here. Let me. I don't know if I can get back to the original game without doing a full refresh. I know exactly why guard locks, and I can show it to you. If you actually perform a guard, it won't lock. All right, so I'll go show you how guard was supposed to work. And guard is pretty important for later games. Roasted potatoes. Yeah, Cthulhu. I'll show you my engine in just a minute here. I'll show you how to hard lock the game. All right. You can actually unlock it if you know why the hard lock happens. All right, let's go into a fight. I'm gonna use guard, okay, and attack. I'm gonna end my turn. So guard lets you attack the enemy on their turn. So maybe you can't reach the enemy because you can't move far enough, but you know the enemy's gonna pass you or come to you. Guard lets you make an attack against them. This menu's super bugged. It shows all of the characters, and I didn't test this well enough. So what is going on right now is the enemy attack cycle has a little variable in it that says wait. It has a variable inside that is saying wait. The player is currently guarding. The player is currently guarding, and it's either going to get a command to continue, or continue, or the enemy was killed, or that you're still guarding, or she welcome back to the stream. If I select a character that cannot guard, and I kind of cancel, the enemies can end up stuck thinking that the player can guard. And so now whenever the enemy, let's see if I can get, I might need 2 characters to do it. So now that I don't have a character guarding, let's move my character over here. It's related to the characters moving and attacking. If there's a character that it thinks, let's see if it does it here. Yeah, oh no. So there is a bug where it's not resetting the enemy state to say that they're in attack mode. I think I need 2 characters at the same, 2 characters, they both have to be guarding, and then one of them does an attack and the other one doesn't. It will result in all of the enemies showing their movement, but never actually moving, because it says we're waiting for the player to guard. We're waiting for the player to select who they're guarding. And so it should be a relatively quick fix in saying that if we get to that state and the guard menu is not open, just go back to the continue mode. That's what it is. So it was me trying to make guard more intuitive, and then there's a little state bug that doesn't get reset. So a little bit of a sadness thing there, but pretty easy. I think it'll be an easy fix. Yeah, rig name guard to Semaphore. You're welcome, Captain Osa. Thank you for asking about the Easter eggs. I had a blast making this. If people want, again, let's show people one more time. If you guys want to vote on what we're gonna do next on stream, feel free to come in here. If you want to see more tactics, if you want me to see fix the guard, expand the tactics game system, vote on tactics. It's looking like Discord arcade game might win here. If you want to see me work on my engine some more, feel free to select it as well. Cthulhu, just want to check, do you want to see my the engine the like map editor and stuff we made? I'd be happy to show it to you if you want to see it. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. Well, I keep it to myself. Keep it my little secret. But it's one of the things I'm actually going to build it into a class. I want to build a nice, easy to use dungeon crawler engine that my students can use to write stories and little puzzle games in it. So that's sort of the plan with my dungeon crawler engine. We'll probably work on it over the summer if we're not working on it next. I'll need it for the fall, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. All right. Otherwise, let's hop back into playing some games. And if anyone wants to submit a game, !Q, link to your game, we'll add it in and we'll play it. There we go. Unpin at the end of the stream. There we go. Alrighty. So let's take a look at the lowest. Let's play Faithful. By a game made, let's add a little timestamp here. So that's to the queue, faithful entry, and video. Let's add a timestamp here. We'll set the timestamp to be faithful. 1:53:09. 1:53:09. Okay. A game made in 9 days for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. The theme of cosmic horror gave me an idea of creating a godlike figure in a temple. Overrun by the unfaithful, the player must cleanse the sacred and ascent. And well, that's it. The game is unfortunately full of bugs I didn't have time to fix. You have to reload the page if you die or get stuck some other way. I still hope you enjoy the game. All right, let's give it a shot. It's a Godot game. Godot tends to have web builds tend to be a little bit finicky, so we may not be able to play this one. There's also no full screen option, but that's okay. Ooh, creepy music. I love the hearts. I love the little animations on them. I love the hand-drawn 0 of 10. I don't know what that means. We also have a pretty nice little, let's see, can we go full screen? Won't let us go full screen like that. We have a nice little WASD QE. Little typo here. It should say rotating. I think that, or the T there is different on there. The minimap's blocked, unfortunately, by this rate thing. Can we delete that? Hang on, let's see if we can get rid of this. Go away, delete, element. There we go. All right. The ominous music. Oh, Gregorian chant. Normal damage, double damage, normal damage. Oh, fighting tip. All right, let's take a screenshot of that just so I remember. So I'm gonna forget that immediately. Captain Hacker. That's right, Dragon Spirit Games. We hack lack and normal damage, double damage, normal damage. Kill the unfaithful, meet your god. Great art. The art is cool. The aesthetic's nice. The camera floating is interesting. Oh, did the game crash? There it goes. Okay. There was just probably some graphic. I love the shader that's being used here. Movement is nice and snappy. Minimap rotates so that it's always facing the direction you're facing, north. Or up is the direction you're facing. I love the wall texture. I really like the camera movement a little bit. I don't know if everyone would like that, but I like it. Very cool model or texture. I'm not quite sure. It's probably a model here. Like the little knife thing I have. I don't know if I can probably use that in combat somehow. Can't go through there. Parallax. Does it have parallax? I think it's just a camera from the top down. I don't think it's parallaxing. Yeah, I think it's just a camera pointed down. All right, I do like that we have it. I'm gonna go towards this thing over here. Movement is perfect in my opinion. I can mash the move button as fast as ooh, I found a triangle enemy. Am I supposed to be, what am I supposed to be doing with these? Okay, I need to click on those as they come. I lost. Okay, so I do have to, it sounds like based on the instructions, click them at the right time. Oh no, it's capped. They did say I have to fully refresh the page to play again. So I'm glad I'm in the web browser, because if I download, I'd have to exit and reload the game. Let's try again. The rate for Dungeon Crawler Jam comes back when I do that. There's a link if anyone wants it. Yeah, if there's someone in the chat who if there's a mod who's able to pin it, go for it. It won't let me pin. For some reason, it won't let me pin. I have to like jump through hoops to pin. All right, let's try again. Let's go see if the map is always the same. I don't know what 0 out of 10 means. Maybe that's how many enemies I have to defeat. The unfaithful here. All right, let's go for it. Oh. Okay. I bet on the computer, every time there's some sort of shader or a graphics thing, it does have a lot of lag. I imagine if I downloaded the game, it wouldn't have that. I think this is just a Godot web build issue. A lot of Godot games I've played online, when they have like shader effects or some kind of graphical thing happening, they tend to get a little bit laggy. I imagine there's some optimization in like Garbage Collection or something. I don't know. It feels like a Garbage Collection hiccup. I don't know if anyone has seen like Garbage Collection hiccups happen in other games. It kind of feels like that, but it's one of the things about Godot that could use some improvements. Oh man. All right, I gotta be faster. If I shrink, here's my cheat. If I shrink the window, they'll be closer together. Smaller window, easier. I can click them faster. It's my strategy. Yeah, this number went up. Let's see if I can kill all 10 things. And on the map, it shows a little purple. I'm assuming that's the enemies. Boom. It did not help me click them faster. The captain gotta go fast. That's right, Cricket. Sonic style. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. All right. Let's head back out this way. Cricket, how you doing, friend? Folks, you guys know the incredible, the wonderful, the talented Cricket working in Godot C# is a master of all things incredible. Making a train simulator. Really cool stuff. Go check out his stream, folks. Cricket, what have you been up to? All right, sweet. All right, I like the timing thing on the screen. Really cool concept. Combat's nice there. Give me something to do other than mash a key, right? Rather than hit attack. Really like the little combat system. There's a lot going on here that I really like. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get lost in here. Let's follow the left wall. Follow the left wall. That's our strategy. All right, we got another anomalous shape. We gotta smack. Oh, when I miss it, ooh. The attack is kind of intense. Really cool. Fight Vulcan Raven with this music playing. Yeah. This music is quite good. Ah! Whew! It gets me. I'm like, oh no, am I gonna do it? I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. All right, I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. All right, we got a four-pinned hexagon. Boom, boom. Uh-oh. It does make you panic a little bit. You have more time than you think. I like that it comes in and it has like a it doesn't just go in equally, it like slows down as it gets towards the center. So you actually have a little bit more time than you think you do. Or at least I'm feeling like I have more time than I think I do. No. Whew. You don't have to hit them all either. Yeah, so what I'm gonna say is I'm pretty sure the like slowness the first few times was Godot constructing something. So something that didn't exist yet. It's like in Unity's new game object. You can get hiccups when you do stuff with it. My guess is there's something similar with that. I honestly don't know. I imagine there's some kind of preload thing you could do to fix it because it's gone and it's fixed it. Got 5 weeks of Norse Punk coming up starting next week. Sweet. Sweet. Are you excited for it? Whew. Thought I was gonna lose. All right, one more. One to go. I like this like creepy stuff in here that I don't like. I feel like there's a whole backstory to some of these things. You gotta bake stuff early. Gotcha. That's one thing I really do like about Unity. Is it is its web builds have been fantastic. I've had very, very great experience with web builds. The one thing is with Unity web builds, they do it does stripping. So if you're doing anything with reflection or kind of really cool, not cool, but like tricky stuff, you sometimes have to edit this the file that strips it out. This is the IL2CPP. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Oh, this gate is open. Okay. Ring-a-ling. I tried the web build for the jam, but sadly the render texture I used would just appear black. Gotcha. Yeah, web builds are incredibly important for my job. Okay, if I try and move the cutscene or something. If I try and use my job, I teach online. Ooh. You've ascended. Little typo in the word ascended, but that's okay. Nice, solid little entry. Little nitpicky things. I didn't run into any bugs. I did not run into any bugs. I wish you had a restart button when you died. That should, I know you're probably rushing to get it to the end. That nice little thing to restart when you die or when the game's over, or even right here, play again, would be nice. Really solid entry. Great work on this entry here. Faithful. Thank you so much for submitting this to the jam. All right. The feel was great. The movement was solid. The combat was cool. Like, perfect little jam game. Perfect little jam game. Nice work. We'll come back to this one to rate it. All right. Fantastic stuff. Dungeon of Keys. All right. Remember, if you want to submit a game, !Q to get it in. If you have one that you want me to play, send it along. Dungeon of Keys by Dagio. Dungeon of Keys. No audio yet. We'll update that. Gotcha. All right, let's add this in here. Dungeon of Keys. Adding this down here so I can put timestamps, video. Let's add a marker. Dungeon of Keys at 2:05:23. 2:05:23. This is a game made for Dungeon Crawler Jam. I couldn't make the whole game that I want, so there are some stuffs missing, like the battle system, but you can play the game without battle from start to finish. Let's give it a shot. Construct. One thing I will recommend when you submit games to Itch, in the settings page, let's go to mine here. Just a little comment for anyone who's submitting stuff. You can set it up so there's a full screen button that shows up here. I don't know if it works well for Construct, but let's go to my page real quick. In the dashboard, and you can do this, you can also just check this box that says full screen. Full screen, and it'll add a button on your game that lets you, the player, switch to full screen. It'll take up the whole screen for you. So just a nice thing to have. Highly recommend it. Because playing in this little window here, let's zoom in. Maybe we can go, let's hit F11. We'll zoom in a bunch. It'll be like we're full screen. Okay. Let's turn on my background music. Just a little intro there. Hi, Claire. I'm sorry I've called you out here all of a sudden. Z or M? Z. It's okay. I don't mind at all. So, you said you wanted to talk to me? It's an important thing. I just want to say I love you. You since a long time ago, and I want to ask if you want to be my girlfriend. Actually, I'd be happy to be your girlfriend, but you're too late. The Duke's son came to my house last night and he proposed to me. I don't like him, but he promised so much money to my parents. They can't refuse. And since I don't have a lover, they also said that I don't have any reason to refuse. Well, that's garbage. What? That's ridiculous. I know. But, oh, I didn't mean to skip. I accidentally skipped that. If only you were faster. I was too slow. Goodbye. My heart's broken. Her parents are always so materialistic. Only I have a lot of money. I need money. Did you just say money? Who is that? Me. I'm just an old man who happens to be passing by. Anyway, the important thing is you need money, right? Well, I've got a suggestion for you. The necklace merchant has a very valuable gold necklace. If you can get it that, I'm sure money won't be a problem. But that's gonna be too expensive to buy. You give up before even try? No, I'll try to talk to the merchant and see if I can make a deal with him. Thank you for the suggestion. Don't mind it, young one. And just like that, the old man disappeared. Diamond store. Welcome to my store. How can I help you? I sell a lot of things. Just tell me what you want, and I may have in stock. Oh, you want my diamond necklace? Sorry, man, but that's not for sale. It's too valuable for me. Unless you're willing to trade? If you can bring me the ring of Fireball, then I'll trade this necklace with it. Deal? Great. I heard you can find that ring inside the dungeon, but I managed to find it. Let's go to the blacksmith. Hey there. What do you want? Do you want me to make? What do you want me to make? A key to open a dungeon door? Yeah, I have one. But I'm not gonna give this for free. This key isn't that cheap. Let's see if you can get a black snake sword from the dungeon. I'll exchange this key for. All right, so it's like a collection quest game here. Better hit the dungeon fast now. All right, magic store. I'm seeing a trend here. Welcome to my store. I got a lot of useful and fun magic items for you to try. A key? You mean a magic key? Oh, you mean the key to open a door to the dungeon? Yeah, I have one of those. But it's not for sale. This key is really valuable. Unless you want to trade it, I'll tell you what. If you have an enchanted robe, I'm willing to trade it with this key. All right, so each person in the town's gonna need an item from the dungeon. Probably unlocks the next one. Welcome, I got all kinds of potions, except love potions. Don't ask me for that. See, doesn't Claire already love us though? You want to open a dungeon? Sure, I got the key for you, but it's a valuable item, so I'm going to just give it to you unless you have something to trade for it. How about this? If you have a potion of speed, I'm willing to trade with it. Don't just stand there. Start going to the dungeon. All right, into the dungeon. Use the arrow keys, WSA, to move around the maze. Battles are randomly generated. Press shift to go to the inventory screen. Text. Z to use them, slash or X to go back. Okay. Move, rotate. Okay, get out of the dungeon there. The camera, like CRT effect, I think it's a CRT effect, is interesting. It's like I'm looking through a TV, or maybe the field of view is interesting. Everything's slightly distorted, like it's an old school TV, like a radio tube TV. The movement's a little bit slow for my liking. We're gonna follow the strategy. Follow the right wall. Follow the right wall. Let's see if we can go find the items we need to complete them. Z and X in Tick 80 are like default keys. Oh, I found a chest. You open the chest. I found a blue potion. Earthbound battles. Yeah. Nice little effect on those backgrounds to make the sky. All right, the movement is too slow for me. All right, so another little thing, I keep thinking I'm at this turn, I press forward, I'm actually in line with this wall. So moving the camera back a little bit further so that I can tell that there's a wall to the left. You'll notice I keep doing that as I'm coming around corners. I think I'm there, but I'm not. When I'm I feel like in most dungeon crawlers, I feel like I'm in the space with this wall. I can barely see the floor there. So just a little tip for dungeon crawlers: you want your player to be able to see. Let's take a look here. You want the player to be able to see the tile they're in. So the player is actually in this picture here. The player is occupying this square. All right. So I know there is no wall to my left. I know there is no wall to my right. I know that if I go forward, so it's sort of this perspective here. It's a little imaginary grid. I can see all of the tiles here. So the camera in this particular game isn't quite right. Doesn't quite match the traditional style. It's a little bit confusing for me to be able to tell where my wall is going to be in my movement, right? So I can tell where I can move around on this map at a glance. So I'm in this cell, I can see the floor, I can clearly see the walls. Let's see if we can get another one. See how in this spot here, let's go to another spot. In this spot here, I can clearly see that if I turn right, there's a wall there. If I turn left, there's a wall there. In this particular one, the perspective is a little confusing to me, because I am currently right here. There's a wall to my left, and I'm actually going to move forward one more space to get here. I have to be all the way in this spot. So a little bit of an awkwardness on the controls here for that reason. All right, let's keep following the right wall. All right, there's a cage. Press C to interact. To open these bars, you need the key of sorrow. Okay. I need a key of sorrow. So again, there's a wall to my right here. So I need to take one extra step here. This room appears to be empty. Okay. Let me just walk through it. There may be props. just to see if I get everything. Okay. And I'll continue following the right wall here. Ooh, there we go. All right, there's a chest. Picked up a red potion. Oh, see, I did it again. Thought I was at the end of the hallway. See, it feels like I'm in this space. I feel like if I turn right, I should go down this hallway. So the perspective's slightly off from what I would expect. Nice chest, though. Nice props in the dungeon. See, I need the Key of Envy. Okay. Alright, so let's keep going. We're gonna head back out the way we came. A map would be nice too. Following the right wall is a classic strategy here, as long as there aren't any weird... Hang on, did I miss a turn? Uh-oh. I'm not sure. I think I just came from this side. Started talking. Yeah. Okay. So I just came here, but I should just keep following the right wall. Then I'll eventually get back. Hopefully. From whence I came. Okay. Another chest. Potion of Speed. This is one of the things we need to trade to get a key. So maybe we can go get a key now if we make it back. And there's no combat, so combat wasn't implemented. But great job with getting a game, getting a map, getting the movement controls in. Lots of room for improvement, but you made a thing that didn't previously exist, and you should be proud of that. Red potion. Lots of red potions. I imagine red potions were meant to be healing potions. We need another Key of Anger. The Angry Key. Okay. Seems nothing else in here. And we even have a little bit of, you know, the vision. We have some culling there, so the vision gets dark as you move forward. Or rebuild as you move forward. Alright, I think this is back to town. Okay. Let's see if we can go. Let's go to the potion store. Oh, you already got the Potion of Speed I asked before. Great, give it to me. Now I can do twice the task in the same amount of time. But I heard that you're going to be twice exhausted as normal as the side effect. You got the... So I got a key. I didn't mean to click on that. All right, so our thing is done there. Do we have another item that we can use? A key, you mean a magic key? All right, I don't think I can do that one yet. Not that one. Okay, so I imagine each time I enter the dungeon, I'll be able to do one thing and finish it up. Okay, so this says what each one of these do. Gonzo, welcome back to the stream. We are playing through Dungeon Crawler Jam entries. Long time no see. Yeah, I'm on spring break. So it's my last day of spring break, so I go back to work on Monday. So we're gonna get in games while we can. Gaming while we can. All right, follow the right wall one more time to see if we can get out to these. But yeah, we're playing entries. How the heck have you been, my friend? It's wonderful to see you again. Hope you've been well. All right, so I get the idea on this one. I think I'm gonna end here. I imagine it's sort of the same. I'm getting a little bit bored. There's no combat, so it's just exploration, seeing what we get. Z to interact. All right, so now I got this item here. Black Snake Sword, so I'll bring this back to the... You bring this back. So I think I get the idea on this one. You enter the dungeon, you go find the thing, fetch quest, bring it back. Go in the dungeon, find the next thing, bring it back. Go in the dungeon, find the next thing, bring it back. And it keeps unlocking the next sections of it. Missing combat, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. A solid entry. The controls work. The game is playable. Needs some polish, but all in all, not bad. Not bad. Thank you for your entry here. Nice work on Dungeon of Keys. Aptly named. Aptly named Dungeon of Keys. All right, we're going to move on to the next one here. Dungeon of Keys, thank you. A Dream of Dying. Ooh. Fun to see it, yeah. Dream of Dying. Submitted, this is how you know it was tight. Submitted 2 minutes before the deadline. 2 minutes before the deadline. Let's go ahead and add this one in here to, let's add a timestamp. Dungeon of, oh, this Dungeon of Keys, we already played that one. Dungeon of Dream of Dying. Dream of Dying. Let's take a screenshot of these so I have them off to the side here. Gonzo, if you want to vote on what we're doing next on stream, feel free to click on that link there. We got some things that we're going to be doing next on stream. Open in image editor, just so I have this off to the side. What did I do? Didn't open it. Try one more time. I think I clicked save. I must click the wrong thing. All right, this one is going to be Dream of Dying. Work in college so I don't pass by Twitch much later. That's fair. Look, Dream of Dying. Entry here. And then let's add a timestamp. Video. Some great little projects, yeah. Oh, let's add a top. This is Dream of Dying. What a name. 2 hours, 21:01. 2:21:01. 2:21:01. Dream of Dying. Again, a little tip. We are missing the full screen button here for the web build. In your itch project, all you have to do to make it have that button is scroll down to where you have this full screen button. They'll add one in for you so you can make it go full screen. Yeah, for anyone who wants to play this in chat, thank you for the reminder, Captain Enosa. Here is the link to that, everybody. This is Dream of Dying. Is there music? Is there any more reading here? Nope, just has the controls. Let's check it out. Since my childhood on Cape Cod, the ocean has always commanded my fearful respect. I gotta read faster. Its capability for calm and for violence, seemingly a moment's notice, inspired a dreadful allure that carried through my life, eventually landed me in the service of boat. It's a lifelong fascination, but it never came. After sinking for the felt weak, stepped around, over I'm going too fast. A deep bone, a rattling groan sounded within the regnum of Voproth. Little too fast on the text there. I know, so I would rather have the text with a skip button than the text being so fast that I can't read it aloud. Kilted Ninja, thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get a hat added to that stat. Oh no, Patrick, thank you for the hat redeem. Thank you for the hat redeem. So, you know, it's a little bit hard to read all that text, so I missed a little backstory there. Kilted Ninja, thank you for the hat redeem. Let's get another hat added to the stack. Thanks so much. Since I mentioned it, if you don't say, thank you for the hat redeem. All right, let's hop back in here. This is interesting. This box seems to be indicating something. Let me get this up and up the side. I for inventory. I have a knife and a shield, a trusty knife passed down to you by your father. 7 notches for each of his kills are scratched into the blade. Ooh, deadly man. An aged leather shield with Celtic knots imprinted on the front. A single word is etched into the rear. Agitator. Thank you for the bonus hat. Let's get another bonus hat, Patrick. Thank you for the bonus hat. Oh, yeah. Got to keep that head nice and toasty here. Nice and toasty. Okay. This is changing colors. When I'm... Oh, that's my shield. That's my shield. Okay, so there must be light being cast in here. I think this is my shield. Very cool. Very cool. Space to attack. Ooh, nice slash animation. Shift to block. Okay, nice. Z to heal. I don't need to heal yet. Okay. A note. A trusty knife passed down to you by your father. 7 notches for each of his kills scratched into the blade. Okay. Just a note. Got it. Oh! Into the void I go! No! And let's see if it respawns me. There's our giant light bulb. I can see the light bulb down here. Oh, no! And into the abyss we go. Forever falling into the endless void that is not the platform. So we got to be more careful. There's no respawn button. All right, we got a refresh button though. Let's try again. Let's try again. Whoops. All right, that gives us another chance to read the story. It's true, I could try and read the story this time. All right, I don't think I can read it fast enough. Here's what we'll do. I got a plan. I got a plan. All right, Godot. Gadoot, Godot. Here we go. Dream of Dying. I'm gonna put my music back on. Since my childhood, on Cape Cod, the ocean has always commanded my fearful respect. Its capability for calm, there we go, for calm and for violence, seemingly at a moment's notice, inspired a dreadful allure that carried through my life, eventually landing me in a service aboard a submarine for the Allied forces. It's this lifelong fascination that I reflect on now as our battered submarine sinks into the depths of the Atlantic. Everyone aboard waited with bated breath as our battered sub sunk lowered into darkening waters, waiting for the final groan from the metal before we would be crushed, but it never came. After sinking for what felt like a week, the sub ran aground, but we found ourselves somewhere out of space and time, far from the frigid waters of the Atlantic. As we departed the sub, we found ourselves standing before the gate of a city that looked as if it came from a piece of Arthurian lore. A deep, bone-rattling groan sounded from within, bringing us to our knees and casting a black veil over my vision. When I awoke, the rest of the crew was gone and I was left with a name burned into my mind. Regnum Vaporeth. Alright, we're gonna go find Regnum Vaporeth. Nice little intro here. Alright, I need to be careful not to step into the void. Alright, we got our story here. Alright. Steady. So, yeah, steady. One thing, I can't see the floor. So here's the thing, I can't tell. I'm gonna go forward here. Okay. Big fan of the storytelling. Honestly, the item descriptions are also top notch. Agreed. My shield is blocking a little bit of my view. All right, we're gonna try not to step. Okay, hopefully once I'm inside a dungeon, can I step through walls? I cannot. Try not to end myself too quickly. One directional fall, nice. Get me into the next area. All right, I'm gonna follow. Okay, there's a note. April 16th, 1889. Never in all my voyages across the oceans of the world have I seen the weather turn so quickly. Blue skies and not a cloud in sight vanished in a moment. The gales were fierce and brought the Eliza down before we had a chance to say our prayers. Only 3 of the crew arrived in this hell. Perhaps they were the lucky ones. We can hear voices from within the city. Perhaps others have been stranded here. Signed, Shaw. Alright. I normally like to explore, but I'm scared for the void. I'm scared of the void. So let's line ourselves up here. The fact that there's so much... Oh, this is ocean. It's water. It's water. You can drown in it. So we're washed ashore. Don't fall in the water. You'll die. You'll sink because you're carrying a shield. And shields are heavy and will sink you. Right, found a ramp. Alright, off the edge of the ramp I go. I'm gonna follow more ramps. Maybe. What's over here? Like a coliseum or something. Alright, movement is a little... Okay, I can hold to move. Hold to move. Okay. Movement, I wish was a little bit snappier for most dungeon crawlers. I think, oh no, I hope this did not get me into a space where I'm stuck. Okay. Did not. It did not. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the storytelling as well, Captain. I know, so that's why last year I tried to tell have storytelling and narration. People hated it. People hated it. I do think it's nice in this one, probably a plus that they made the narration go so fast at the beginning. I would have preferred a skip button. April 1889. Time is impossible to tell where there is no day or night. We entered the city only to find it empty, but the voices of the crew are always calling to us from just out of sight. The boy seems to be losing his nerve. Poor lad, he says he can hear his father and wants to set out to find him. Smitty and Arthur haven't spoken at least a day. They just keep staring up at the tower. Signed, Shaw. Sidrin, congratulations on number 18. Welcome back to the stream. Happy to have you here on this beautiful Friday. Got any plans for the weekend? Hope you're doing something fun, or at least relaxing. Okay. All right, so the textures are a little bit too small. I probably would have made the textures a little bit bigger so that it's like a little bit weird to look at them from a distance. You can set the scale, the texture scale, so that it's not so small, so that it won't be so jarring to the eyes at the distance. Hellraiser, congratulations on number 19. I like the variety in the textures. I like that the map itself has shape to it. It's not just flat walls. And the movement feels pretty good. It's a little bit slow, but I can hold down to move. I wish I could press forward, like tap forward. My gut in Dungeon Crawlers is to tap the forward button as many times as I can. Rotate feels a little bit slow. Strafing feels good as well. Big environment. So I will say this environment's very big, very empty. And so I'm just waiting to figure out what's going on. Vorproth, hear your humble servant. Grant me the blessing of your form. May I be worthy to live within your mind as a guide for all who would enter your sacred dream. Okay. So I'm like waiting for something to happen. What's interesting here is the perspective feels a little bit off as well. I want like to be able to see. So there have been spots already where I step off and I can't go back. It would be nice to know whether or not there's a ramp here or not. And so having the perspective a little bit different, maybe have the ramp visible out in front of it, make it a little bit longer so I can see that it is a ramp. But being able to see the floor in the space I'm occupying is something that you typically want in a dungeon crawler, first-person dungeon crawler game. Oh, whew. All right, so space to attack. I got some kind of enemy. Okay, I got him. Sound feedback, some kind of audio feedback, knowing whether or not I'm actually hitting these guys would be good. Really creepy enemy, though. It's like a bird, human creature. Z to heal. All right, I must need a healing potion to do that. See a bird enemy up above me here. All right. So something did happen. So like, I don't know if there's a ramp here. I don't think there is. So I don't want to go down that way. Okay. I also don't know if I can actually beat this game or not. Can I climb this wall of sand? A nice variety in the map itself, though. Just a little more information on what I'm supposed to be doing. What is my objective here? There's so much space and so little happening as I move through this environment. I would prefer a smaller map that has more things happening in it so that I'm not just wandering around trying to figure out what's going on. I'm getting a little bit bored, and I've only been playing for a few minutes. I do find the area interesting. I personally like this story. I'm looking for more stuff. Oh, see, like I didn't realize that I was gonna fall beneath the castle or building here. There's a pit trap as well. So a little bit of that. So there's another enemy out there in the void. It looks like I want to get over there to this red thing. Yeah, so it's all good, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Am I trapped down here now? It's like, am I stuck here? I don't know if I should jump off, because that might just be a game over for me if I do. Oh, okay. I thought there was gonna be a floor there I could stand on. So now I'm like underneath. The enemy's up there. The enemy's gonna come attack me, or they can't get to me. There they are. All right, so let's kill the enemy. Some little visual feedback or something to know whether or not I'm actually doing damage would be useful. See, I'm continuing to want to press the forward button over and over to get that movement in. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think I'm stuck down here. I don't see a way to get out or a way to restart. This might be the end of my play here, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know my objective. I seem kind of lost. I'm sure I fall into the void if I step off there. I think I'm in an out of bounds area that I'm not supposed to be able to reach, and would need to restart all the way at the beginning to continue. And the map is just so big to get back to where I am here would be tedious. So I feel like the exploration is kind of a chore in this game. I do want to see more of it though. Like, the story seems interesting. Who's this Vorpath? I want to go see this person. I want to explore. There's like a whole area over here that I haven't been into. Is this like Vorpath's domain? How do I get out? Really cool environment. I like. It's a little bit too big for the amount of content within the city, but a nice entry. A nice little entry. It's a game. Needs some polish. Needs some polish for sure. Thank you for submitting Dream of Dying. Dream of Dying. Not bad. Not bad. We got the Tilted Tom. Tilted Tom. Welcome to the stream. How are you today, sir? We got Tilted Tom. Thank you for following me. Tilted Tom, thank you so much for the follow. It's a huge amount of level to make for a jam. Yeah, so scoping down is probably would have been beneficial. You do what I do, where I have this idea and I make this giant project and then I can't finish it in the 9 days. It's so much better to create a small game that can be played in the jam and feel satisfied that you managed to finish, rather than not being able to get it. So come up with your minimum viable product, minimum playable game, my MPG, minimum playable game, to finish it. Even on this jam, my entry was just way too much. I had to cut a ton of stuff from it, and then my map itself ended up being really small, but the gameplay itself ended up being longer than I wanted to. The combat was a little bit longer in mine than I wanted to. Thank you for your submission. If anyone here wants us to play a specific submission, feel free to !Q to get it in there. We're gonna go to Tracked Stone. Tracked Stone by Blind Eye. All right, let's come over here. Tracked Stone by Blind Eye. Let's add a timestamp on this one. Tracked Stone. And the video, let's create a timestamp here. Tracked Stone. 238:13. 238:13. There we go. This game was made for the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. Humanity is dead. The only remains of the human genome has been hidden deep inside a Neolithic ruin by an army of large bugs who believe it is a great jewel. You, a small robot armed with a single rifle, are to enter the ruins and retrieve the human genome. WASD and space. Okay. Oh, thank you for the full screen button. Another Godot game. All right, let's see. Can I get my mod controls turned on? Hang on. Turn on. Show moderation actions. Why can't I? Is there a mod here that can block? Ben Robin. There we go. Humanity is dead. The only remains of the human genome has been hidden deep inside the Neolithic ruin by an army of large bugs who believe it is a great jewel. You, a small robot armed with a single rifle, are to enter the ruins and retrieve the human genome. All right, let's click play. Trackstone. See if there's music. Oh, there is a little bit of a sound effect there. Nice. My robot screeching, like, you know, as I return. Nice and snappy movement. Oh man, today may actually be a day I fall asleep listening to the captain. Shot it. Okay. So this is, again, a Godot. Oh, this reminds me. This is cool. This feels like Wolfenstein. Little ammo bar down here. Power bar as well. I want to be able to strafe left and right. So again, it's a Godot thing where you have to preload. You need to pre-bake some of this stuff because it loads it as it happens. So you saw the little hiccup in the web build. There. All right, come on, bug. Come at me, bug. Okay, the trees are blocking that bug. It's cool that I can see it. All right, there's a... Okay, take the bug out. Can I get more ammo somehow? Follow the left wall. My strategy in these. Really great little textures. I'm loving... Oh, I probably didn't need to pick up the power there. Oh, I love that it showed me my latitude and longitude. Great. Instead of an X and Y, we have a latitude and longitude. I like that. I probably should have waited to use that power. There's a P there that I picked up. I already had full power. I don't think I needed to collect that. Maybe something that, like, we'll say power full if you already have it fully powered there. We're following the left wall. That's my strategy. Kill this bug. Strafing again would be nice. I like it's like a little slingshot or something that comes up. Alright. I don't know how much ammo. Is this going to fill up my ammo all the way? A little noise. So you do have a little bit of noise. I like the noise. The fire sound is satisfying. The dead bug is satisfying. I want a noise when I pick up the ammo or maybe a screen flicker or something. Just to indicate that I got it. Was that the dead bug still over there? Okay. Another P. I don't need that. Let's keep following the left wall. More bugs. Alright, I can't reach that far apparently. Boom, boom. Nice. A hit hurt, yeah, would be more satisfying, yeah. It does have a little bit of a... So I'm getting hit, so you notice my power went down. I did take some damage, but there was no on-screen indication that I was taking damage, so just a nice little bit of polish there could go a long way. Well, I can shoot through the tree. Okay. I'm gonna save that ammo in case I need it later, so I can shoot the bug through the tree. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Feels like I shouldn't be able to do that, but I'm going to take advantage of it. Alright, I was trying to follow the left wall, but I have clearly broken that rule here. Ooh, that bug, that's a fast boy. There we go. I don't know what this is. Can I interact? Should I shoot that? Nope. It says something 8 symbol. Alright, blap, blap. Go ahead and get the power here and ammo. Okay, it doesn't fully fill it up. That's good to know. That I don't need to wait until I'm almost out of ammo. If I have used some ammo, it's okay to pick them up. I'm not wasting them. I'm gonna go back for this one. And there was a P back there that I might go back for. There's another bug here. Came out of somewhere. Okay. Let's keep going. Am I back? Did I go back on accident? I might have gone back on accident. I think I went back on accident. Ooh, maybe not. A little map to let me know. Oh, I guess it does have latitude and longitude there. My lat long. Okay, so I didn't go back. Okay, take these guys out. Come to the doorway so I don't have to try and line myself up. Be nice, again, it'd be nice to be able to strafe. I already said it once. It'd be nice to be able to strafe to try and hit those guys. Get some more ammo. There we go. There we go. Power. Ooh, it's a big bug. That one's bigger, right? That's a boss. Must be the boss bug. Oh, I can't run. Alright, wouldn't let me run away. That was a big bug. Alright, there it is. You win! Nice! Short, sweet, simple. Captain, the human genome rocketed into space where an orbital cloning lab will work to restore the human race. Yeah, a nice, solid little game. Needs music, and maybe a few more sound effects, and it would have been a perfect little game. Perfect little game, perfect little jam game. Great work with this. I absolutely had a blast playing this one. Didn't overstay its welcome. The mechanics were simple. I didn't feel like I got too lost. Mooniz, thank you so much for the raid. Mooniz, welcome aboard. We got Mooniz raiding us. Mooniz, how was your stream? Folks, if you guys don't know Mooniz, incredible game developer, streamer, human being extraordinaire. Sticks Color, welcome back to the stream. Great to have you here. Thindle, Creative Pepper, thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for the cloud. Thank you for the cloud there, Captain Anosa. But Mooniz, how was your stream? If you got a raid and run, no worries. Thank you so much for coming by. For anyone who's new here, I am Captain Coder. Captain Coder is me, and me is a man of many hats. I am a computer science teacher. I teach full-time at a school for ages 10 to 14. Thank you for the hats. Thank you for the hats. Double hat. Thindle with the hats. And then we got Dragon Spirit Games with the hat. Let's get 2 hats on there. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the hats. I appreciate it. You man of another hat. I have to run soon, but first I need you to answer my question. Mooniz, what was your question? Exclamation, Captain Anosa killed an... Okay. When and what is mechanically challenged? Great question. Great question, folks. Mechanically challenged. We're going to be... Our official debut will be tomorrow. Mooniz is going to be joining me on stream for Mechanically Challenged this month. And we're going to try and do it once a month. Mechanically Challenged is kind of like a game jam, kind of like a programming challenge, where we challenge you to implement a game mechanic and submit it. So instead of having a game jam page, we're going to have a GitHub repository. We're going to fork that repository. You're going to implement that game mechanic and then create a pull request into that and into it. We are going to go ahead and look at all of those. We're going to take the ones that we think are the best, are good examples of how to implement it in Unity, in Unreal, in C#, in whatever language you want. And then we have a repository of examples of how to implement that particular mechanic. Tomorrow, we're going to be announcing the first mechanic. I've already kind of spoiled it a little bit for some people, but that is what we're doing. So we're going to be talking about game mechanics. We're going to be trying to build up repositories. So every month we're going to be trying to do a new game mechanic. We're doing platformers this time. It's Alt F4 when it goes wrong. A mechanic. Correct. That we might do that one. Mooniz, what do you think? Alt F4 as a mechanic. Feldeval, welcome back to the stream. Mr. Zombie UK, great to have you here. Great to have you here. I'll offer myself as tribute if you need to do CRUD and read database JSON files. We're going to be starting that up this month. We will be announcing it tomorrow on stream, the mechanic that you get to implement. I think we're going to have some prizes. I'm going to see if I can pull that together. prizes for people who submit like what we can. I'm going to come up with some criteria for it. Moon and I, we can talk about it a little bit, but we'll have some prizes for people who like have like the simplest implementation, people who maybe provide some sort of like how to do it tutorial type stuff. But I'm going to try and make it nice and interesting. We are going to try and make it nice and interesting. Sorry, I don't mean I. The Royal Eye. Moon is and I are doing this together. I think this was even Moon's idea. So I think we kind of came up with it together. We've been talking about it for like a year. I'm so glad we're finally doing it. Mooniz, did I answer your question? Do I get proud if I build the mechanic with SQL? Absolutely. Absolutely. Go for it. Go for it. We just finished playing Tracked Stone, a nice little tiny entry into the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024 entry here. This is what we're doing today. We are playing entries. We made an entry into this, and we're playing people's entries and rating them, giving some feedback. We're having a lot of fun doing it. I have to head out. Mooniz, I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Take care. I think we're going to play maybe 1 or 2 more of these. We'll see how much time we got. But everyone, welcome in. If anyone has an entry that you would like me to see me play, !Q to add it to our queue. Our queue is currently empty. So if there's someone here who wants to see a specific one, feel free to send it along, and we'll hop right into it. Otherwise, we're going to keep going with the lowest, the least rated, not the lowest rated, the least rated ones. Voice in the Void is next. Voice in the Void. All right, let me add a little timestamp here. Voice in the Void. Entry. Like that. Video. And we're going to put a little starter here. Add a timestamp. This one looks cool. Yeah, this one looks cool. Timestamp. Let's add in a timestamp here. This is Voice in the Void. 251.05. 251.05. There it is. All right. Voice in the Void. Explore caves into horrific ancient ruins in this grid-based dungeon crawler game made in a week for Dungeon Crawler Jam 2024. Controls. Let's take a screenshot of those just so I don't forget. Navigate WASD. Q&E for turning. Open your fight menu with F. Talk to the voice with T. R. To interact with a few items in the world, buttons are available on screen for mobile tablet users. Sweet. There are 5. Let's take a screenshot of these tips as well, because I'm going to need those. Tips. There are 5 levels. Travel between them by finding the circular doors. To end the game, you'll need the relic, and will need to return to the ship via the path that the voice tells you about. Northwest of the temple reliquary room. Most cave blocks with cracks on them can be destroyed. Turning takes a round, so strafing into a danger is sometimes preferable. Okay, so good to know that turning counts as a turn in combat. You don't need to kill every monster. If you die, stay out of dead ends on a second run through. There is no healing. A little too roguey-like. Enemies are terrible at Pathfinder. Let's call it a feature so you have an advantage. Don't hold down movement keys because commands will get queued up. Sorry, Cordanar. Sorry, no executable yet. This is a web browser game. The art is looking fabulous here. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we got some sound. 100% made by humans, no AI used. Very nice. I love the art style here. Creating a week for Dungeon Crawler. Again, a little note to make your game be full screenable in your itch page. Check the full screen button box, and then we can, in the game, on the game page, there will be a full screen button we can click. So I wish we had that. I'm a little, like I want it to be bigger. I need more, oh, maybe it is. Oh, it is full screen. Never mind. Let's F11. F11. Oh no, you've taken control. I can't F11 to go full screen here. That's okay. I would like to F11 to full screen a little bit. That's okay. We'll keep it here like this. Rotation is a little bit slower than I would want it to be. Okay, I got that little bit of sound effects there. I love the hand-drawn art. These bars fill out of just, you know, these feel a little bit out of style with everything else. These feel good. The buttons feel good. I like that the on-screen buttons tell me what to press to keep them there. Great for a jam game to always have them. I feel like this is a thumb on top of here or something. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like a thumb, which is kind of creepy. Okay. F to open the fight menu. Okay. Text is really small here. I'd prefer slightly bigger text. And I can't zoom in to increase it. Steady shot, 1, 2, wild shot, aimed shot, overload shot, bash. Steady shot, wild shot. All right, range 3, 6 to 8, 4 to 12, 6 to 8, 10 to 12. So it's saying what it uses. Okay, and then bash there. I can close that. Do those happen if I... Okay, I have to open up that menu to get to it. T to talk. Pipes. It says pipes here. V to view my character. Mysterious miner. You awake on a strange ship with your memory clouded. You hear a familiar voice who tells of an endless kingdom. It's weird that I have to scroll. An mission you've been given. Apparently you are a miner. The Cosmoplasm mining rifle feels familiar in your grasp. Maybe you were a miner. Inventory map. V to close. All right, so then I can go to my inventory. Cosmo rifle. You have one of these, a versatile tool. Map. Ooh, the map is pretty cool. Okay, so the map just moves the camera up above you. Oh, I like that. That's a neat feature. I like all the hand-drawn art and textures and stuff. Really cool. All right, should I go talk to this guy? The voice. Where am I? Where am I? Glad you're finally awake. Your memory really didn't fare well after such a sleep, did it? Who are you? I'm your guide. I navigated the ship watching the void while you slept. For eons, perhaps. I've been asleep. You've been asleep here on our mining ship. I've just docked her onto this asteroid and started the process of waking you. Eons? I like how more options keep showing up as we talk. It's like unlocking dialogue. We're a long way from the seat of the Endless Kingdom, but our mission is important. Mission? You're here to mine this asteroid with my help. It beats staring out the window, going mad, looking into the void. Kingdom? This expedition was put together by the Endless Intellect, King of 1,000 Suns himself. We are fortunate to be here. This is a ship. It's a small, rusty, the steam compressor is old and the ethereal engine isn't the fastest, but it's capable of mining. Mining? That's what we're here for, mining this asteroid. You have a plasma mining rifle that's well suited for the job. We're on an asteroid. I've docked with the asteroid right onto the small cave dug out by a star worm. Can head out to the door as soon as you are ready. Okay. I suppose that's all we have. The paper thin walls are funny looking when we zoom out here. Or we go to the map view, that's okay. Am I missing anything else here? I like the lighting. Make sure I'm not missing anything in here. Can't go through that. Okay. Away we go. Oh, that's a ship window. There it is. Do I press T to stop talking? Okay. Locked ship door. R to unlock. Oh no. Oh no. Can I not get out? I see it is too far to unlock door. I see that it's trying to unlock. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Crazy Mike, welcome back to the stream. Great to have you. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome from the moon. How was your stay on the moon, Crazy Mike? See anything fun there? Okay. Destructible cave wall. All right, so I suppose I open up my find. Let's try a bash. Destructible wall is a hostile wall. Let's bash it again. Okay, use a lot. The ST there. Can I rest? Okay, so if I take time, this the green bar comes back. My stamina comes back. That's good to know. Really interesting cave, next level. Okay. So I think the instructions said there's 5 levels to travel to. So I don't have to fight all of the enemies. Let's talk to the voice. Are you following me? Are you following? I am always with you, for now at least. If you don't remember what you are, you'll need my help. Help? Just follow the caves and look for weak spots in the walls where you can mine. Blast away. Are these caves safe? Wild star worms carved these caves out. There are likely some still here, and they're not fond of being disturbed. What can I do about the worms? Just do same thing you do to the cave walls. Vaporize them. All right. Vaporize cave, vaporize worms. Got it. Follow the left wall. That's my strategy. I can see there's some wall peeking through. Walls peeking through walls, it seems. Some alignment stuff maybe off. Oh, walls with cracks I can break. I gotta remember that. Fight. Blast them. That was disappointing. Bash it. Alright, bash does cost hit points, so I want to be careful with that. Let's let my stamina come back. I don't know what BA stands for. If I look at my character sheet, balance. Okay. Cracks. Blast it. Boom. Boom. Rest. Boom. Rest. More wall blasting. F. Blast. 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 Okay. The walls take a lot of hits. I wish, and maybe that's later in the game that'll make more sense. It feels like the wall shouldn't take so much to destroy. Do my other stats restore? Let's try wild shot. Uh-oh. Overloaded shot takes hit points. Let's try our aimed shot. Okay. All right, those things do come back. They just take a little longer. I don't know if resting is bad to do or not. I'm glad I can keep my attack menu open though. There's nothing important behind that wall, it seemed. Am I supposed to mine? I can't. Yeah, can't really mine those. All right. Let's go with. All right, strafing around corners is important. Rotating takes a turn. Let's do our 6 to 8. Range 5. Let's try our aimed shot. And then we'll do our steady shot. Okay. We'll rest here. There's no healing, it said so in the destructible wall. Let's blast it from here. Apparently holding down space was a bad idea. Okay, I would probably make it so that holding the button doesn't queue it up. And instead, yeah, because that is, all right. Oh, got wrecked. Because I want to hold it to fill this up faster, but holding it fires it a bunch of times. Okay. Boom, boom. And we can do the wild shot as well. Okay, and that comes back pretty fast. It's interesting, I do have a variety of moves and resources. All right, when I move backwards, I want to get my stats back. So remembering, all right. Wonder how smart the pathing is on these guys. All right, lost them. All All right, let's try. I don't know how far away. One. If I look at my map, can tell 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Let's go with the aim shot, wild shot. Okay, all right. I feel like I can avoid the damage. So I'm learning a little bit. There is strategy about where you can place yourself to fight the enemies. That's good. Cracked walls feel really obvious. I was thinking there's just weirdness going on with it. This seems to, I feel like I missed some cracked walls there at the beginning. I'm a little bit nervous a guy's going to be right behind this wall. So let's get it low and then do that. Okay. Get it low and then rest before we blast it all the way. All right, we got a worm. Let's go with our aim shot. How far away is this guy? This guy's right next to me. Can I move away without taking damage? I can. Oh, guy's not. The Pathfinder's not smart enough to follow me around that wall. Can I shoot him through walls? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. No. All right. I think I took some damage. So that the little red box that showed up is a good indicator. A little shake or a little bit more, maybe a number showing that I took damage could be helpful. Let's 6 to 8, 10 to 12. The overloaded shots does a lot of damage to me. Let's go with our aim shot. Rest to recharge. Following the left wall. You don't have to fight every enemy. That's right. We could have run. All right, there is a wall here. I'm gonna blast it from far away. Just in case there was an enemy back there. All right, and so this is interesting. I can see the enemies if I switch to map. So I know what to expect here. I wish... Oh, that's annoying. Because now I'm going to move in and have to take some damage. There's no way to heal there. Maybe I can come around this way and get him. Oh, where was the destruct? There it is. And there's a worm right behind this wall too. Okay. Okay, so my choices in combat do make a difference. The voice. Carved stones. Yes, these carved stone walls mean we've found the ruins. You knew the ruins were here? You did too, once. The ruins are ancient, maybe millions of years old, built by an ancient civilization. What have they left behind? Whatever is here, whether relics or knowledge, our king, the endless intellect, will want it. Is exploring the ruins our true mission? You ask a lot of questions, like for someone like yourself, alone on this asteroid. Keep moving. What else are you not telling me? Keep searching, but keep your mind closed. You may find things you cannot comprehend. Very well. Okay, I got the enemies to move down this hall. Okay. Can I use that to defeat them? No. So I can blast this wall. Fight menu 4. Ooh, vaporized it. The next area is here. Oh, a monstrosity. I'm gonna come at it this way. Can I fight the monstrosity? Non-hostile. Oh, it's hostile after I shoot it, though. Okay. Probably shouldn't have shot it. Carve cave with stones. All right, so tell me what I'm looking at there. All right, down we go, one more level. Patrick, welcome to lurk mode. Happy to have you here. Don't think I need to go there. The map helps me avoid stuff. I do find myself preferring to stay in this. Ooh, some new enemy types in there, though. So I can see where I'm trying to get. Tentacle vines. Uh-oh. Can I avoid you? Non-hostile. Okay. So I'm going to need to get through that. Let's see if I can find a good path to get. Oh. Getting attacked. My path. I'm going to attack the vines. I don't know if they're going to become hostile when I attack them. Nope, they blast. I killed them in one shot. So I don't know if it's an intention to be able to see the map in the way that I am, but I'm using it to my advantage to get to this exit with as few combats as possible. All right, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. And I think fighting him here will give me the most distance during the combat. Okay, so I was able to beat him without getting hit. I really like that the combat gives me choices and makes me feel smart about my... Oh, no. Turning was a mistake. Can I get this guy to do something to follow me? There we go. There we go. Okay, good. All right, there's an enemy over here too. So it is good. It makes it a little bit tricky to see the enemies, which I like. Okay. I would like that enemy. I can't blast that. That is destructible. Can I just get out? Can I just run straight through the exit? I can. Okay. Temple Stone. Okay, there's a thing back there. Let's talk to the voice again. Strange feeling. I feel an immense power, sickness, infinity life. The relic is nearby relic. Whatever it is, it holds such ancient secrets and powers that even our endless king does not possess. I will take the relic and its power for myself. Let's make sure we deliver it to our king. Should have just script straight. I knew you were acting surely. Against your nature, you'll regret such defiance. If I say I want to bring it to the king, I thought an aberration in you was growing, but perhaps not. Smart. Get the relic 5. We shouldn't disturb it. We have not traveled the eons come this rock. Just retreat now. Okay. So maybe there's some different endings as well. When you're done in their cave entrance in the northwest, will take us back to the ship. Okay, so northwest. Okay. There's a monstrosity here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can hit it from here. Maybe. Can. Okay. My actions have consequences. I'll take the relic. Empty reliquary. All right, so now I need to get to the northwest. So over here. There's an enemy. Blast it. Nice. Little animation showing the actual hit would be nice. The animation of the health points reducing is almost enough. Make sure nothing's behind me. Okay. Restore my power. Okay. Door. Okay. Is this where I'm so... Okay, am I back on the ship? There it is. Yeah, the ship's over to the left. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Let's go back into first person. You place the relic in the ship. The voice instructs you, the docking process has us wedged into the asteroid. Go into the tunnel and loosen the stone. Once out of the ship, you hear the voice again. Our king, the endless intellect, thanks you for your service. You have shown yourself to be more than a simple automaton. But now that you are awake, it is too risky to take you long for the trip. You may guard these ruins now for eternity. The ship undocks from the asteroid, then drifts away. The engines engage and it vanishes. You look down at your hands, metallic and cold. As a machine, you realize you will not die, yet there will be no rescue. You stare off into the void, dark void of space. I imagine there's multiple endings. Ooh, that's interesting. Something I can like tap the keys to have. Oh, it's like paused my animation. Nice little game. A restart. I think there might be multiple endings. If I went back and played again, am I going to say one? Simon Game Dev, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, friend? Happy Friday. We are playing Game Jam entries. Yeah, we are playing this game here, Voice in the Void. I'm doing absolutely fabulous. Playing Voice in the Void. This is an entry to this Game Jam that we participate in, the Dungeon Crawler Game Jam. A nice little game. I really enjoyed it. Solid entry. Movement was good. Game was good. Very few complaints in it. Some text could be better, like as far as sizing goes. Interface could be all right. I'm in the Fox Hollow Game Jam myself. Nice. When is that Game Jam? Is it currently running? When does it end? What are you making? Tell us all about it. Great little game. I really enjoyed this one. Let's go ahead and close that up there. All right, so we made it through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games today. We're gonna wrap up here. Let's see if we can find someone to raid out to. Ends in 5 days. The theme is Overload. Very cool, very cool. Had a blast playing these, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. For Mechanically Challenged. The first Mechanically Challenged ever. So get excited for that. I know I am. Thank you all so much for sharing your games with us. It's a blast to play them. Don't forget, let's do a little bit of self-promotion here. Go over to vote on the next Captain Coder project. We're going to be starting that in 6-ish days. So not tomorrow, not Saturday, but the Saturday after that, we're going to be starting. Vote on the type of project you want to see us do. We got to continue working on our Dungeon Crawler engine. We can build out a tactics strategy game, take the combat system we had, expand it. Tower defense and Tick 80 looks like that one may not make it. I don't know. We got 6 days left to vote. Discord arcade game is looking like it might be the winner here. But don't forget to go and vote. Get your thoughts in there. Love to hear what you're doing. Be sure to go into Discord. Simon Game Dev, I'd love to have you on the Discord if you're not already there. Everyone's welcome to join the Discord. Share your work. Our showcase is coming up on April 20th. If you have something you want to share with us, works in progress are welcome. Could be games, could be websites, could be someone shared a recipe once, art, music, anything you want to share with the community, feel free to get in there. But that said, let's find someone out to raid too. Any suggestions, feel free to give them to me. I love to hear any suggestions you might have. I like raiding out to new people who are new to streaming. But let's take a look here, see who we got on right now. We rated Irish John yesterday, Jackie. People go raid Connie Dev. Javasaurus X. We haven't rated Javasaurus X. I don't know if we've ever rated Javasaurus X. We just missed it. We just missed Javasaurus X. Till Death Do Us Part is good. They're playing games. Marius Works. We haven't been there in a while. Cricket. We're gonna raid Cricket. All right, Cricket. We never get to raid Cricket. It'll be fun. All right, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out. Remember, keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime. And we need more hats. Yeah, exclamation point hats. 500 points. We'll add more hats to the stack. But you need 500 points. Thank you for the hat, Captain Coder. We're gonna raid out here. XJ3R3 Mix 2. Thank you for hanging out with us. I will be back tomorrow morning. Remember to keep coding, keep growing, keep being the best you can be. You're welcome back anytime. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.